Hello. Hello, hello. Happy Friday. happy Friday. Let me see who snatched the first crew. I saw you guys were already hanging out here before stream even started. I saw multiple of you, so now the question is how many of you actually got first crew as well? I see Hopeful Weirdo, Yes Maniac, Nuts, Felipa, and Thomas. That's almost everyone that I saw in chat beforehand. Oh, sorry. I will not say anything, Yes Maniac. Just ignore me. Let me say hello to all of you. Nuts, welcome in. Felipe, welcome in. Esther, welcome in. Elia, welcome in. Thomas, welcome in. Joanna, welcome in. Senator, welcome in. Noisy, welcome in. Hopeful Weirdo, welcome in. Yes Maniac, welcome in. Savannah, welcome in. Jess, welcome in. Micah, welcome in. Peace, welcome in. Tanisha, welcome in. Vile Earth, welcome in. Tanisha, thank you so much for the 150 stream streak. That is wild. That is actually wild. Thank you so incredibly much. What the heck? Molly, welcome in. Tia, welcome in. Thomas with that 150 stream streak as well. It is bonkers. It is bonkers. Mind is actually blown. Thank you so much. Manuel, welcome in. Maddie, welcome in. Chris, welcome in. Carolina, welcome in. Rin, welcome in. Love Ghosted, welcome in. Alma, welcome in. Burb, welcome in. Anna, welcome in. Wicked, welcome in. Rose, welcome in. Liquor, thank you so much for the 140 stream streak. That's also so many. What the heck? Thank you. And of course, welcome in. Random Teen, welcome in. Joe, welcome in. Button, welcome in. Vin, welcome in. Stolz, welcome in. Magda, welcome in. Certifiable Panda, welcome in. Henriette, welcome in. Let me see. Rolena, welcome in. A Terrible Sound, welcome in. Nuts, thank you so much for streaking. I see you streaking. That's not just the 145 streak. That is actually streaking in chat. Welcome in, and thank you so much for that incredibly long streak as well. Jane, welcome in. Sorry. Beeline Brit, welcome in. Valine, welcome in. I hope you're all doing so well. How is everyone's Friday so far? Anna, welcome in. I hope you're doing well as well. Nikki, welcome in. Susa's just ready. Yeah, she's just okay. Let me do a little bath on my chair right as stream starts. She's been practicing all day, and this is her moment to shine. Is streak not just another word for stripe? See what are you trying to collect bonus zebras? Stop. Riri. What the heck? Thank you so much for the 2 whole years. Thank you so much for being part of this community for such a long time. And I am so honored that I was the first ever follow. What the heck? That is really, really cool. Thank you so much for being part of this community, for subscribing for such a long time. And also on tier 2, that is above and beyond. Thank you so much. And please enjoy all your subby perks. And thank you for those incredibly kind words. Like, I don't even know what to say when people say all those kind things. I'm like, ah. But thank you. Just know that this community is only here. I mean, I know that I'm sitting here and streaming, but I couldn't do all of this without any of you guys. So every single planty here is amazing. I just want to say that. Also, Panda, welcome in. Linux, welcome in. Kathy, welcome in. I hope you guys are doing so well. Great morning so far, Junior. Makeup and having a cup of tea. Oh, I love that. We're going to have a cup of tea as well. I'm going to open my tea flavor of the day very soon. But that sounds lovely. Do you have a busy day ahead? Also, if it's morning for you, is it Friday morning or already? No, I would say Asia, Australia is very middle night, not morning. I'm way too sick for stuff like this. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I hope you feel better soon, Tanisha. Oh yeah, 150 is wild, huh? Also, Micah, thank you so much for the lurb. Thank you. Also, hello, Joe Julia. Wait, is it I said Joe Julia, but then I realized is Joe Julolia. I have to read that correctly. Almost read that wrong. Let me know if you go by Joju, if that's okay for you. Otherwise I can also use your entire name, but just double check in. But welcome in. I hope you're doing so well. It is nice to have you. And I'm excited to hear what you think about Planet Zoo. I'm actually really excited too. I might need some help from people that have played a lot to figure out what is going to be like the funnest game mode to start with, because as I started up this morning to like prep everything, I did notice there were different ones and I just don't exactly know which one is going to be the funnest one to try. Felipa, shh. Thank you so much for the 13 months and also with your Prime. I appreciate it. Thank you. What the heck? Morning in Canada. Okay, I was already wondering. I was like, that's probably US time zone somewhere, but Canada time zone makes sense too. Also, Raven. No, don't ever say sorry, please. Please. I know life happens. I know we can all get busy. So thank you so much for being here. And thank you for resubscribing for your 17th month. And know that you can always come back at any time. Whenever you want, you're always welcome in the stream. Please never say sorry for not being able to make it to streams for a while, but thank you so much for the resub. Please enjoy all of your subby perks. And that is a treasure train, meaning that from this level and up, because we are already on level 2, every 5 gift subs have a 35% off. Zero pressure, just informing you guys what a treasure train is. Jojo's fine. Thanks for letting me know. I appreciate that. Thank you. Also, hi, Chris. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing so well. Welcome in. And Jane, thank you so much for that 55 stream streak. Let's go. That's also a lot. Jensen, welcome in. Andy, welcome in. I hope you guys are doing so well. Still don't know if I'm struggling with allergies or if I'm actually getting sick, aka cold. Well, I have 2 concerts planned this weekend. Ooh. I hope that you feel better so soon. I guess... I mean, even if you have allergies, you can get a fever. So it can really just be anything, which just sucks that you just don't know, you know? I know it is wild. The time difference, I always struggle to comprehend it as well. It's like my brain's just simply not accepting. Rose, thank you so much for the 100 biddies. I appreciate it. Thank you. I remember when I was in the States, and I would see my own YouTube video go live, which I know at the time I was scheduling at 7 p.m. And then it would go live and it was 10 a.m. for me. And I was like, what do you mean? Like, I know what time this video is scheduled at. So like, I know what time it is back home. What do you mean that it's at 10 a.m. here? Doesn't make any sense. Your sound was very much hidden under Chris's. Feel free to do it again if you couldn't hear it. What's the basket? That's a hype train. That is a hype train. I love Planet Zoo, but I'm bad at it. I have that with so many games as well, where I'm like, I love this game, but I just don't think I'm very good at it. But I think the most important thing is not whether you're good or bad at games. It's whether you are enjoying playing it. That's all that matters. As long as you're having a good time, technically you're good at the game, because that's the point of the game, is to have fun. But I feel you. I very much have this with games as well. Ooh, enjoy noodles. Enjoy. Also, Marion, welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing so well. There we go. See, now I heard it too. Are we adding another zebra? So that's the thing. I initially thought about an incentive like that of like, okay, every $10 we can add a zebra. The thing is, I have never played this game, so I don't know if I'll be able to. I know that if you play campaign modes and stuff like that, just like saying in Town to City, for every something we would add, I don't know, a clock tower. You can't use the clock tower until you play X amount through a campaign, or a career mode or something like that. So I initially was like, oh, that could be fun. And then I was like, well, I don't know this game, so I'm probably going to have to play through part of the tutorial mode at least, which kind of already excludes that option, because often in tutorial modes, you can't just add things to your free will. So yeah, sandbox would be possible. Yeah, but the thing with sandbox is there's 0 tutorial. Like, I would be so lost. That's the thing. The one time I played, there's 2 things I did. First, I opened sandbox and realized that I understood nothing of this game. absolutely nothing. Then I actually tried the career mode, but I got a little overwhelmed, so I actually stopped within like an hour. Cuckoo, thank you so much for the 10 gifted. What the heck? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for welcoming in 10 planties to the jungle. That is really kind of you. To everyone who just got gifted a sub, please enter all your subby perks for a whole month. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for hyping up that treasure train. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. What the heck? Um, um, that is totally fine, Jane. I totally know that, and that is all okay. As long as you have the time for yourself to also relax and you don't feel like you have to be here at all times, because you don't. You are very welcome anytime that you have. But please, no pressure, okay? Hi, Noah. Hello, hello. It is good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Start career. Okay. I also saw someone else say the career mode might be best. So then I think, again, I don't know how much freedom we have in the career mode. Like how much we are allowed to just add anything to it. I think it could be fun if we are able to just add animals at our will to just do something. But again, I didn't want to make any promises and then realize like, oh, I'm actually not able to do this. And then you continue adding with each donation. Wait, what, Rose? How about you take count of all the zebras that need to be added before zebras are unlocked? And so that's the thing. I don't exactly know how it works with unlocking. I just used an example. But very often when you play through campaign modes, you're also like limited with what you can do. Like they are like, so your, I don't know, like your goal for today is to take care of the lions, or like your goal for today is get this many guests to view this thing. And then it's like so unrelated to zebras that we can add like 15 zebras and completely fail the campaign mode. But then that's not going to be very ideal gameplay to watch or to experience the game. So this is great for games that I have a lot of experience with. But unfortunately, games that I'm trying for the first time are not ideal to add incentives like that, which is sad because I think it would have been so perfect. But again, if I can make it happen, I'll let you guys know. But yeah, I don't want to make any promises. I already know that I won't be able to fully make happen, you know? A pure zebra park, would you? I mean, I know you can if you play sandbox, but I'm not going to play sandbox. And I know in career, that's already not going to happen. But if I could in career, yeah, why not? That would be hella fun. Even have your streams running if I'm not home. That is really, really sweet, Chris. Thank you so much. Yes, we are playing the Blob game. We are. Finally, after all these years. You will now need to play Planet Zoo this weekend. Have fun. We should make a Discord channel for it. So that for anyone who's playing Planet Zoo, if after today's stream you're like, oh, I want to get back into it, I will add that to my reminders. I can actually do that right after stream. Planet Zoo channel in Discord. Because I feel like there's so many, like also just in general, when I put Planet Zoo on my schedule, there were so many people who have been telling me in chat that they're very excited to see me play the game because they played for years or stuff like that. Ronan, thank you so much for gifting that sub to the community. That's very, very kind. Thank you. And Audi, please enjoy all of your subby perks for a whole month, courtesy of Ronan. That's very, very kind. What the heck? I have not already made it. No, because I haven't asked you how to do it. I haven't asked you how to do it. So I haven't done it. Also, wow, thank you so much for saying thanks for that sub. I appreciate it. Oh no, that's what I said, Chris. My channel in Discord is literally called Rominders. It's a channel that me and my mods have access to, and every single time something on stream comes up where I'm like, oh, I need to remember to do this, or like, oh, I would love to do that after stream, either me or one of the mods will just drop it there. It's literally a channel where it says, set up command for MC Forever World, remove this and this emote from that command, fix this and this command, upload finished zebra shell to Sims gallery, add Tiltify mods, putting a screenshot just for myself to remember, updating a command, like literally it's just a channel full of that. And then I will just give it like a little check mark once I've actually done it so that I won't be able to remember which ones I've actually done. It's just like a little backlog or like a little to-do list. And so there was hype. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, I hope you're doing amazing today. Thank you guys so much for that treasure train. I appreciate it a lot. No, you're all good, Chris. You are not losing your sanity. You are not losing your sanity. Okay, I'll write in my reminders. Slide into DMs nuts about Romind, because apparently this is, I saw Nuts do this in her stream and I was so impressed with Mix It Up. Hi Noisy, welcome in. With Mix It Up, you can actually set up a command so that if you type !Romind in Twitch chat, and you can set it up to be like a mod only thing, you can actually type shit in Twitch chat and it'll automatically put it in your Discord channel. We need that. Because then you don't even have to open the Discord. You can just dump it in your Twitch chat. Isn't that amazing? Also, hi Christopher, welcome. And you are in your Planet 2 era. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. That is perfect timing. For the first time today, because I bought it when it was on sale and then I got kind of scared. Yeah, I feel that. It is a big game. And I think that's a positive thing, but also that can make it a little daunting to start. So I'm glad that we get to start together. That's extra fun. But yeah, I'm gonna set up that command because I feel like there's definitely multiple people in the community who either have played before or love the game, or are gonna play now for the first time. So then we can like experience that together. Also, Nymphleora, welcome in. Thank you so much for the 50 stream streak. That is wild. And Aurora, welcome in. Thank you so much for that 5 stream streak. It is good to see all of you. I hope you're all doing so well. My day was really good, actually, Nymphleora. Thank you for asking. While I talk about it, I am going to open the tea of the day. I had a crazy day, to be honest. I woke up on time, read a chapter in my book over breakfast, and then I kid you not, I took new thumbnail photos, which is like always, it's not a long task, but I have to take like about 60 different ones. So I have like slight variations of the same face and the same expression. So I took like 60, 70 photos for thumbnails. Then I recorded, I kid you not, 6 hours of content today. I recorded the Pack Legacy. I recorded a tutorial video. I recorded the intro for this video that we're recording right now on stream, like the Planet Zoo gameplay footage. Then I recorded the first 17 days of the Minecraft 100 Days video. On top of that, I made 3 thumbnails. I also had lunch, and during lunch, I also read a chapter. I don't know, like today, I don't know how long today was, but I think I had 24 hours in the past 6 hours. I'm currently reading Vera Wong's Unsolicited Advice for Murders, which is a very different genre, but so far it's very funny. It's a very easy to read book. I'm already noticing. Like, it doesn't require a lot of brain power. It's just very entertaining to read. It's about an old Chinese lady who runs a tea shop in Chinatown, San Francisco. And then she finds a dead body in her shop one morning, but she doesn't trust the authorities to actually solve it. So she's going to try and solve it herself. So yeah, I so far I'm very much enjoying it. I, from like different perspectives in my life, do know quite some people, especially older people within the Asian community, and I recognize it, like the kind of almost like stereotypes, but not really stereotypes, as in it isn't like over the top where I'm like, oh wow, okay, this is just like you trying to smack a culture onto a person, but there's like little things in there where I'm like, oh yeah. And then I read it to Scott and he was like, oh yeah, that like parts of that sound like my mom. So I prefer rooibos. That's my favorite tea of all times. I think it's herbal tea. I don't really like black tea usually, although there have been some nice black teas in here, but my preference is rooibos or herbal tea. No fruit teas, no very sweet teas. I don't like those. No artificial teas that taste really fake. I also really like tea with licorice in it. From this brand currently, I have one that is a chocolate mint tea, which is very delicious. It literally tastes like an after eight. Also, hi Mike, I'm Faye, welcome in, and Mary Hone, welcome in, Naomi, welcome in, Gold Dust Woman, welcome in, Sonia, welcome in. I hope you guys are doing so well. The hint of today is rosy dreams. That can go very wrong because I actually do not like rose flavors. So like rose water or something like that, I normally don't like. So let's see if I'm gonna like this one. Yeah, this definitely has rose in it. But I think it also has some other like red fruits in it. So let's actually make it. Because maybe if it's faint, I'll not hate it too much. A lot of your tea tastes are quite opposite. That is interesting. That's good though, because that means that we would never fight over a tea flavor. Moomin, yeah, we have a Moomin tea calendar. I've been loving this so much. It's been so fun. Also the little quote from today. Hold on, I didn't even read it. Where is number? Also, did I open number 12 today? Was it actually number 12 today? I skipped number 11. I fucked up. Okay, so next time we open number 11. All nice things are good for you. Period. Statement. I accidentally opened 12 instead of 11. Okay, I'm just going to give my tea a good swirl before I'm going to give it a taste test. I'm going to do it next week because unfortunately we have wait, let me actually do a quick count because I knew upfront that I wouldn't have enough teas to have a tea every single stream because there's only 24 teas and in a month I have more than 24 streams I think, but I can do a little count of how many streams we have left. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Let's count the Pomodorathon. 7 8 9 10 11 12, but the last stream is a big stream. So I wanted to potentially do 2 and maybe on the Pomodorathon also maybe 2 because those streams are literally like such long streams. So then I think I'll keep this one for next week because then I think we should be able to do that. Considering we are at 12 now, there's actually 2 gaming streams where I skipped the tea because I already had the tea on the co-working stream before that. Okay, let me do a little. Yeah, this is definitely fruit. I'm gonna give it rooibos actually. With red fruit, maybe? I don't know. Number 12, Rosy Dreams, black tea. Why do it every single time? Specifically, this strain of black tea, when I take a sip, when I literally only have left it to sit for just a little while, I every single time mistake it for rooibos, even though it's black tea, with flavors of French, vanilla, and red berries. Yeah, it's the red berries are very, very, very present. Um, But then there's no rose in here. But I think the red berries do give a little bit of rosy taste to it. Obviously, it is called Rosy Dreams. But yeah. I like it, but my biggest beef with black tea is that it always gives me a really dry mouth after. So then I'm like, I'm drinking, but then I have a dry mouth after. Which is like, it feels so counterintuitive. Also, Curious, welcome in, and Mark, welcome in, and Faye, welcome in, and Lindsay, welcome in, and Mary Hone, welcome in. I hope you guys are all doing well. The most common is apple. For what? Is that related to your message above? Exactly. Like you are hydrated, but you feel dehydrated. Like I don't know how that works, but it does. Apparently, they recommend to drink a glass of water after a cup of tea. Interesting. I mean, it doesn't surprise me because I have the actual desire to drink a glass of water after this usually. Like that's I think why I prefer to drink rooibos because I don't have it with that. Ah, okay. Okay, Jane. Good. I was like already confused. um Might be because you steep it too much. I mean, this is barely steeped. Barely. I literally have it with any black tea. Even if it's very light. I also have it with green tea though, so I think it's just me and tea. Because right now it is really light colored. And it was definitely not burnt because my water was I boiled it and then I boiled it before stream and I put my cup here and I literally just made it. So my water was not even close to boiling temperature anymore. So it definitely didn't burn. And I would be surprised because it's like literally it has the color of a light rooibos. So I'm doubtful that it would be that reason. And because it is also so consistent, like with any tea I drink, any black or green tea, I get a dry mouth. When they're not finished streamers, I think that's so funny because for me, like the Moomins were also such a big part of my childhood. I didn't even know it was finished until actually quite recently. Because it's just dubbed and because it's a cartoon, you notice it a little bit, but not too much. Because it's already animated anyways. So for me, the Moomins are, I even have like, I learned this every single year that apparently in parts of Scandinavia, there's like exclusive Moomin merch that you can buy, that they have like seasonal ones that change every year. I have like one of those enamel mugs from the seasonal collection of 2023 that I bought when I went to Norway to visit Ellen. That's like my camping mug. I take that with me when I go to festivals. Rose playing Planet Sushi's definitely gonna play some Zebras. See, he knows me too well. That is true. You guys don't call it Moomin. That is true. You call it Moomy. That's actually what it says on the cup as well. Which is funny because it says like, here it says Moomy, and here it says Moomin. But this calendar was ordered from Finland. It also has all the Finnish teas on it. And then I think it also has the Norwegian. Because if I read this, it very much seems Norwegian. I don't think it's Swedish. But I don't it might be Swedish. But I think it's Norwegian actually. It doesn't tell you what language it is though. Is it dubbed in then it might be Swedish. Then it might be not Norwegian. Interesting. It even tells you like the recipe of how to brew tea properly. Are there tea plantations? I have no idea. You would have to ask Google. I mean, I've lived here my whole life, but I actually have seriously no clue. Unless maybe a Dutchie in chat knows, but I genuinely have no idea. Yes, of course, Curious. Of course. Yes, it's a Christmas calendar. I bought this as in like in January, they did a leftover stock sale from all their Christmas products. And I did like a huge haul because I also bought this for my sister and they had like the little tea tin with the chocolate mint flavored tea. And they had a seasonal tea box that I also bought for her. And I bought for myself this one in the tin as well. But it's a Christmas calendar. So yeah. My throat is genuinely so dry right now. It's wild. But the weird thing is that I want to take a sip of my tea because my throat is dry. But then my throat gets more dry from taking a sip of tea. Interesting. I never knew either. I mean, I feel like the Netherlands doesn't necessarily have the best climate for tea to grow, so it's probably a greenhouse. Which you can argue whether we should be doing that. I mean, I'm curious what kind of tea they grow there. Also, Ukime, welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Moomy does sound very cute. I agree. I actually want to play. There is a brand new Moomin game coming out. There already is a Moomin game, which I have, but I haven't played it yet. But there's a brand new Moomin game coming out called Moomin Troll Winter's Warmth. And it comes out next week on Monday. If all is well, I should be getting a code. I've been asking for this code for months because I really want it. But I don't exactly know when I'll get it. And I also know I won't have time to play it immediately because of all the other things that are already scheduled. But just know that eventually, somewhere in this year, I would actually like to play both the Moomin games, maybe even within 1 week, because they are actually adorable and they have such cute storylines. And it's just, the characters are amazing and the whole landscape and just everything. I think you guys would also very much like it. So, it's most likely Swedish as it's our second official language. Ah, okay. Then it's definitely Swedish. It seems like it's outside. Growing tea in our climate? Consider me mind blown. I am actually mind blown. Okay, I finished my tea because I knew that I had to finish it because otherwise I would keep drinking from the tea to fix that dry my mouth feeling. This tea flavor wise was nice, but it's definitely not my favorite. Because again, I do notice that the longer I leave that tea bag in, the more it gives me that dry mouth feeling. One in the west of France. I do feel like depending on how far south you go, in France though, the climate is much more friendly for tea growth than here in the Netherlands, I think. But again, it depends on how far south you go, I think. Also, Madison, welcome in. It's really good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Also, sorry, Rose, that was blocked because we have the term EA on an additional moderation, but you're all good. Yeah, they put the kits back on. I don't exactly know what their reasoning is for that. I don't really understand it, but they really genuinely cannot seem to make up their mind about what they want to do with the kits. But I mean, I wasn't planning on buying any anyways, but it does raise that kind of like weird question of, okay, awkward, I guess. But yeah. Also, I am gonna hold on. Open up Planet Zoo. I actually really want to play. The West, interesting. That also doesn't sound like the most prominent place for a tea, like, growth thingy. Wow, I can plantation. That's what I was looking for. I was like, my brain's not working. Guess the lack of marketplace sales. Yeah, but I wonder if it's the marketplace that caused that. I wonder if it's the marketplace or whether it's just people not wanting to buy kits right now. But I'm curious to see how that's going to go for them. But that would be a very sensible explanation. Yeah. So many growth things in my garden. Listen, I don't know to talk. Okay. I've done 6 hours of recording today. I no longer function. We can also go here. Also, Bloomfield, welcome in. I hope you're doing so well. Or do you prefer to go by Conrad? Let me know. But welcome to stream. I hope you're doing so well. Okay, it is loading. I currently cannot move my mouse off of the screen though to actually. I'm just gonna quickly alt tab that so I can set up that it captures this game. Fun fact: when I started up Planet Zoo this morning, to like test everything to make sure that everything would work and the game capture worked and stuff like that, my Planet Zoo was set to Dutch. I have no idea how that happened. I had to go into Steam to actually change the language of the game. I was like, let's not play Planet Zoo in Dutch. Planeet Dierentuin. Ik zeg altijd maar zo, dat is korter dan dierentuin. Sorry. That's a joke for all the Dutchies. For everyone else, you can ignore that. Disable the marketplace. That is a good point, Rose. I hadn't thought of that. Fair point. Also, Anton, welcome and it's good to see you. Okay, so I'm gonna do a. Why is all of a sudden earlier today I checked that it was on windowed, no borderless. All of a sudden now it's on full screen again. I don't know. Did I just revert back that setting? Hold on. No. Now I can actually move my mouse off of things because I need to check if my recording started before we actually get started with our gameplay today. That's the wrong folder. Source record. Today is the 17th. It actually started. Wow. You don't think you've ever heard that joke before? I'm very proud to be the first one to tell that one to you. I remember, okay, so little backstory to that joke. I wish I could translate it properly, but it doesn't really work. But yeah. I learned that joke when I was doing a school project in uni where we had to design a restaurant in a zoo. And then that was our slogan. It was so bad. Um, it's not continental climate like the rest of France, but an oceanic one with very much. That is so nice. I want to live there. I like mild winters and summers. I was so confused. Valid. I mean, the language switch also confuses my brain usually. But yeah, so like, as you can see here, it says resume. This is like the career mode that I started literally 4 years ago when I played this game for 1 hour and I had no idea what to do. In all fairness, I think we can safely say that this is genuinely like my very first time playing this game. Because I don't remember anything. First and foremost, don't remember anything. And secondly, at that time, I was ironically enough so game illiterate because I had only played The Sims. And I remember opening this game and being like, oh my God, there is so much controls that I don't understand. And there's so many things to look at. And like ever since, I've played so many games, also with way more complex UIs and things. So I feel a lot more confident that if I'm going to play this game today, I won't be as overwhelmed. So let's hope that's actually true. Needed to go to settings of the game and yeah, see, but like, why does your Steam do that? Why does it just install it in your own language? So silly. You fed them, now you can feed on them. That is so evil, but like, it's such a good slogan, but so evil. Also, hi Mayor, welcome in. And Louisa, welcome in. It's good to see you as well. And Star Powered Hero, welcome in. And Sarah Nell, welcome in. I hope you guys are doing all so well. I love the fact that you can see, yes, I know. I did not know they can visit your zoo. That's actually awesome. I love that. So yeah, so in this world, the humans that are here these are all my friends. These are all my Steam friends, and they apparently all live in Europe. Also, Koki, thank you so much for the 43-month resub. I appreciate it. Thank you. Please enjoy all of your subby perks for a whole month more. But yeah, so in this case, all of my Steam friends are all in Europe. I don't have many Steam friends because I keep it quite limited who I add. It has to be like people that I actually know. Also, Tactasy, welcome in. And Ronan, thank you so much for watering your plants as well. Okay, but I guess we're just going to start because the career also says first steps. So I feel like it makes sense that we just start there. Oh, apparently I've done some more than I thought I had. Because this is finished with 3 I genuinely do not remember this one single bit. I think this is like when I got my first gaming PC in 2019 or something. This is so long ago, I have zero recollection of this. I just remember that I found the game very difficult. But shall we just do something completely new? Shall we just go to the Panda Park? Honestly, I like pandas. Pandas are also black and white. And also genetically kind of interesting. They might not be zebras, but pandas are a close second. Pandas are basically zebras in bear form. So let's go to Panda Park. It says difficulty medium, but I have faith. Maybe I'm overreaching now, but let's just go. Let's start this career. And let's see. I love pandas too, but okay, we have to talk about pandas because pandas would have gone extinct really long ago if humans hadn't helped them because they are literally the dumbest genetically coded animals ever. They can only eat bamboo. That's the only thing they'll eat. They'll literally just refuse to eat anything else. But pandas are not made, ironically enough, to digest bamboo, nor does it actually give them the nutrients they need. Also, Tactasy, if you do that, please don't tell me. It genuinely just kind of feels like you're here for your points and not really to support my content or, you know, be part of the community. It's fine if you do that. I know we all have lives. I know we're all busy. It's completely fine if you just want to stop by, quickly say hi, and you have to go do other things. But please don't tell me because it kind of sucks to read as a creator to be like, hi, I'm here, but I'm not actually going to watch your stream. Bye. Because that's kind of how it reads. So just giving you that little heads up. It's fine if you just claim your dailies and then go into a lurk or something, or even just quietly leave. That's also completely okay. But yeah, just you don't have to like actively tell me in chat. Oh, they would not survive if we leave them in their habitats alone.
They're my daughter's favorite animal.
Aw. I think it is fair to say.
If ever there was an animal which has captured the public's imagination, it's
that is true. Also,
well,
this is beautiful.
Assuming you ignore cats and dogs, obviously. It'll take more than a cute bear to knock
Let me know if game sound is loud enough.
Oh, but did you know? Thanks to the incredible conservation work that's being done in China and around the world, pandas are no longer endangered.
I did know that.
Amazing! That said, they're still considered vulnerable. So, this zoo is extraordinarily lucky and honored to be part of that conservation effort. It really speaks to our reputation, a reputation that you're going to be in charge of maintaining.
Oh, no pressure.
Along with all the general maintaining, too. I really can't tell you how important the welfare of those pandas is. Oh, wait, I can. It is vitally important.
Aha.
The eyes of the world are on you, my friend. Although, perhaps more pressingly, the eyes of Nancy are on you, too.
Nancy? Who's Nancy?
Welcome to China. This is Bernie's brand new Panda Celebration Zoo. So new, in fact, that it's not quite finished. But we'll deal with that later. First, let's take a tour of the zoo.
Okay. It's not quite finished. I'm assuming that we are going to have to do that ourselves at one point. Is there... Oh, yeah. See, okay, this is one of the things that I'm going to see if I can change.
Obviously,
because
the giant pandas are the main attraction for this zoo, and luckily for us, we have one which was born just a few days ago. Let's go and have a look at it.
Okay, well, I
Go
will...
on. Don't be shy.
Yeah.
Select the panda cub.
Okay, can you just quickly let me see if I can camera? Because I would love to do simple drag. That is so unfortunate that you cannot change that. Maybe in controls. Mouse controls. Yeah, I can't change it. Wait, that's camera zoom, camera tilt, and rotate. Oh, I can change it. Can I rebind that to that one? And then can I rebind that to that one? Because, okay, so just a quick heads up. I despise it when games put the button that allows you to, like, pan the camera like this on the scroll wheel. I don't know who approved the concept of having the scroll wheel as a clickable button, but it is the least ergonomical button if you're going to click it multiple times in a stream. So I always want to change it to my right mouse button, because then I can actually use the right mouse button and WASD to just move around instead of awkwardly trying to press my scroll wheel and then having it scroll accidentally, and then it's horrible. So now I just have this on my scroll wheel, which I don't really need because I can just use my WASD key anyways. This is so much better. This is one of those things that I really wish we could actually change in The Sims as well. Yeah, just like when you need to click the joystick to sprint. Like, what do you mean I need to click something that is, like, movable? It is the worst idea in game design, or, like, I don't know, mouse design ever. But we are gonna check out our little panda cub. Oh my god! Bestie, you're blocking my view of the baby. Look at the baby. Oh, the baby is a little shy. Hi. Oh wait, I meant to click on you, not on the foliage.
And click on the camera to enter animal camera mode.
Wait. Click on the camera. Oh, here. Oh, I actually realized I'm going to move my camera because I think a lot of the game's interface is going to be behind my camera. So are you guys ready for a wee? Wee! I love how the little little panda started to run as soon as I did the Wii. I am Esther. Thank you for checking. I also double checked. Okay, let's go into animal camera mode.
Oh, doesn't it just warm the cockles of your heart? So cute.
The what of my
Did
heart?
you know that giant pandas, or Ailuropoda melanoleuca, if we're being formal, are the only entirely herbivorous bears? They can actually eat up to 38 kilos of bamboo a day. Not that surprising, given that they'll spend up to 14 hours a day chomping away. I don't imagine this little fluff ball has that kind of appetite yet, though.
Oh my god, I love it so much.
Oh,
Look at it.
no.
Like the fur is like
I
fluffy.
just got word from one of our keepers that a sable antelope was placed into a habitat without going through quarantine first, and that they're displaying signs of disease. We'll have to move them into quarantine to stop the infection from spreading to the other animals. To do that, go to the highlighted habitat, find the infected animal, and then select them to bring up their information panel.
Okay. My sweet panda, I'm gonna have to say goodbye to you for now. Because I'm gonna have to take care of a sick antelope. But I will be back with you because you are adorable. I wish I could pet you. Okay. So, this is the highlighted thingy, I think. I'm assuming. Yeah, it's this one. Because I can also click on the little icon. I wish that I could move my camera somewhere where it wasn't blocking as much. Because right now my camera is blocking the objective. Hold on, maybe I can move it downward a little bit. My camera will just be in a weird place for stream today. There we go. Now you can see a little bit of what we are what we are doing here. I can even close this, I think. Yeah, and then you can see a little bit more. So currently we are working on our bronze objectives, and we need to quarantine the sick sable antelope. Antelope. I find it very weird to say that word in English because I would say in Dutch an antilope. I don't know if you're sick though.
Good. Now click move and then transfer them into quarantine. I've highlighted the quarantine facility in the zoo for you.
Oh, our quarantine facility is right here.
Oh, phew. That's a relief. Now that we've stopped the infection from spreading any further, we need to build a vet surgery so the antelope can be treated and then returned to his habitat. I've already highlighted where I'd like you to build it, so why don't we head over there?
Okay.
In order to build the vet surgery, click on Facilities, Staff Facilities, and then Vet Surgeries.
Oh my god, I already remember why I was feeling so overwhelmed with this game. There's like so many things. Which, again, if you play this game a lot, probably becomes easier, but there's just so many things. Why did we... Yeah, I don't know. We literally call them anti-walking. That's our name for that animal. Which is ironic because they walk a lot. And then vet surgeries. And then I can build the Asian veterinary, the Panda Park Vet Center, or just the regular Planet Zoo one. That one is a lot more expensive, but we do have money. And I think that one is a little bit prettier. Okay, but how do I build it? How do I rotate it? Genuine question. So I can place it. No, I can't actually place it. Every single time I want to place it, it turns red. Outside of the placement area. Okay, do I need to get this one then? Yeah. It was too big, but then I still don't know how to rotate it. And I genuinely don't remember. Hold on. We just quickly check the controls. Object placement controls. Place objects, cancel placement, escape, rotate, Z plus... Oh, I can just do Z or Z plus the arrows? That is quite literally the... Is that just mouse movement? Please tell me that's mouse movement. It is mouse movement. Okay, thank God. Okay, I did it. It's not perfectly placed, but well enough.
That's the job. Vet surgeries play a very important role in a zoo, as they're the only places that vets can treat the animals. Once there's room for the antelope, the vet will pick them up from quarantine and bring them to the surgery.
Okay.
Yes, diseases can spread through a habitat quite easily, especially if the water inside it isn't being cleaned regularly. As it happens, I just got a report that one of our water treatment facilities has broken down, and the water in the flamingo and saltwater crocodile habitats has gotten dirty.
Oh no.
I've highlighted the water treatment facility for you, so you should go and check it out.
Oh, it's right there. I'm assuming that we have to call the mechanic then. Although I don't really understand why it would be broken, because if I look at this menu, it says that it's operational. Everything's green. Wait, can you guys visit my zoo? It says visiting players. I don't know who these people are. Oh, yeah, I get that, Jess. That would totally mess me up as well. Locate water treatment too. Okay.
Click
So I'm
on
here.
the water treatment facility to bring up its information panel.
Apparently it was broken, but it wasn't broken just yet. I don't think there's a Twitch integration. But if you're Steam friends, you can visit each other's zoo, but I'm not friends with any of these people, I think. No, I'm pretty sure I'm
Good
actually
work.
not friends with these people.
Now that the water treatment facility has been repaired, the water will be cleaned up in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. You can also use mechanics to repair power facilities, transport rides, bins, benches, signs, and, as you already know, habitat barriers. Now,
Okay.
I'll be honest, I'm still a little worried about that disease scare we had, so I think we should do some research into it. Doing research into a disease can help prevent future outbreaks of it. And even if we do have an outbreak, it'll make the disease much less potent. I'd like you
Okay.
to start some research into bordetellosis. Disease research can be found in vet research, so head over to your research centre and get one of the vets researching it.
Research center. Wait, someone is conceived offspring? We have another, there's another baby. Oh, it's really dark though, so I can't really see it. Is that a baby? Oh no, they are expecting offspring. This one is pregnant. We're gonna have baby. I love that. That's awesome. Okay, but that's not what I need to do. I needed to go to my research center. Conveniently enough, they didn't tell me. Hello, hello. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate that. How was your stream? I hope you had a wonderful stream. I see you're playing some Jurassic World. How was that today? I hope you had the best time. Blue Dino, welcome in. I hope you're doing so well. And of course, Quiet Paws Gaming, welcome in as well. For anyone hanging out here, if you're looking for a new friend to follow, please make sure to check out Quiet Paws Gaming with the follow button that is floating above chat right now. We are playing some Planet Zoo today. For anyone who's new here, welcome in. My name is Rosanna, or Ro. I use she, her pronouns. And on the channel, we do co-working, gaming, and a sprinkle of IRL. And today, I'm playing Planet Zoo for the very first time. I've never played this game. Well, I found out by opening the game that apparently I've played it before. Apparently I've played it before, but I don't remember much of that. So I definitely feel like this is the first time that I'm playing this game. And we are just doing a little bit of career mode to familiarize ourselves with the game. And if you want to hang out, you guys are super welcome to do so. But if you guys need to go raid and run, raid and rest, anything, I always say that self-care is very sexy. So please make sure to practice it. But yeah, thank you so much for picking me to raid. How was your stream? I hope you had a wonderful one. I love the From Dinos to Zoos raid message. That's adorable. Prehistoric chaos for Rosannatxt Zoo. That's adorable. Which is a dino park inspired by Bridgerton. Wait, that's so cool. Also, Dinoton is amazing. That's such a good name. And also, I'm happy to have some more Planet Zoo people in chat, because we already have a bunch of people from the community that have played this game before, but it is one of those games that looks beautiful, but is a little overwhelming. So I'm just trying to get my bearings. I now need to locate my research center, which... See, this is also something... Okay, so in this group, we have a staff room, a keeper hut, and water treatment. You can, like, group buildings together, which sometimes, for me, can make it a little bit confusing as to where everything is. But I love this zoo, man. This zoo is beautiful. But I'm, like I said, trying to locate my research center. This is also a group, but I think this is just decorative. This is, I think, decorative. Here we have Information Center, Pizza Pen, Gulpy Slush, and Looney Bloons. I feel like this zoo has an unreasonable amount of entertainment for the lack of animals in the zoo. Like, there's more entertainment than animals. Which maybe actually in a lot of zoos is the case. That is our hot dog squat and our information center. T-Rex tea rooms. I love that. That sounds amazing. See, that's another thing that in Planet Zoo I think is really cool, but a little scary, is that every single one of these objects, like all of these rocks, all of the decoration, is placed individually. And for example, like this group of buildings, or for example, like total objects, 73. This building is like made with 73 different items that you could technically build it yourself. It's wild. Okay, that's a quarantine. See, for example, this building has like multiple things in it. I don't even know how to... Sorry. They are about to mature. Sorry, I didn't realize we had red pandas. I just... Look at them. I love them. It's a red panda. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. This is stream for now. I know that we have to figure out a research center and like take care of a potential infestation in the zoo, but there's red pandas. So I am just a little bit distracted. Oh my god, what are you gonna do? What are you doing? Are you okay? Are you hiding? Oh, we can even go into cinematic cam. Oh, but that's unfortunate if we're in the bushes. Let's go into orbit cam so we can control a little bit more. What are you doing, silly? Are you playing hide and seek with your brothers and sisters? Oh, they were playing hide and seek. Wait. Oh my god, they are actually playing hide and seek together. Okay. That is adorable. Also, this panda's named Virginia. That's my mother-in-law's name. Not that I ever call her that, so that was very strange. I just read that and I was like, why does that name sound so familiar? No one ever calls her by her full name. I never call her by her name. At this point, I just call her mom, because that's easier. But that was weird. I was like, why do I know the name Virginia? And I was like, oh, that's literally my mother-in-law's name. Okay, but I'm still searching for that research center. And we've searched all night at this point. This is just a beautiful... Oh, this is just in the Red Panda exhibit. This is just a place for people to walk. Love that. Amazing. This is another place for food and stuff. This has our heater. This is a staff room and a zookeeper hut. and a power generator. Okay, this is all great, but I still haven't found that research center. I'm genuinely so confused. Earlier I was like, why does she keep highlighting things? I can find things on my own. Bestie, can you highlight things for me again? Do you want to find it? No, it's fine. I will click around for a while and then I will probably be able to figure it out. I also just enjoy looking around the zoo. I do think it is funny though that it's taking me this long to locate it. But yeah, if there's anything that I need help with, if I like feel like I'm stuck or anything, I'll definitely make sure to specifically ask it. So for anyone who's ever played before, you guys can help out. I'm also just heavily intrigued with the amount of things that are available. Like we have a hot dog squad and another balloon stand, I think. Oh no, that's a soda gulpy. Gulpy soda. Okay. Go to zoo. It literally told me. It wasn't a building. Or, I mean, maybe it is a building, but I guess we just could have opened the vet research menu, which they were literally telling me with a button at the bottom of the screen, which had been screaming at me all this time. And I was like, why is there a pink button? See, sometimes I'm just distracted with all the things that I can see, and then I don't see the things. Okay, but this was the thing we needed to research, right? So I can do advanced diagnosis. There's no vet assigned to research this, but I guess I can just... Sherry Schaefer, you are gonna be assigned to this.
Lovely
Oh, there
job.
we go.
Once that research is complete, I expect we'll send that disease packing in no time.
Let's go. Okay. So we actually completed bronze level of this career.
That was a close run thing with those antelopes. I dread to
Bernie,
think
do
what
you ever
might
shut
have
up?
happened if you hadn't got him into quarantine as quickly as you did. Fast thinking there. We had a horrible outbreak of viral gastroenteritis here at Goodwin House. Although, luckily, that was just limited to me and my wife.
Wow.
Right. Now that we've got all our urgent tasks in hand, we can start to focus on the guests and improving their time in the park. You see, you can also do research into new and improved guest facilities, transport rides, as well as new types of barrier and other things via the workshop. I've highlighted the workshop for you, so head over there, select
Thank you.
it, and then click on View Workshop.
Ah, this is our zoo overview, and then that's where our vet research is, but that's not where our research building actually is. She highlighted another building for me. Oh, there was another building back here. There was no way that I would have seen that. This is also, it doesn't really, like, it says group 20, and then it says staff room, small 3, keeper hut, large 2, water treatment. But then, she refers to it as the workshop, but click on the workshop building. Oh. Yeah, I clicked on the workshop building in the building. Also, hi, Liv. And Donut, welcome in. And Marilyn, welcome in. And Stony, welcome in. And Bim Bim, of course, welcome in. I just realized I haven't even said welcome in to you just yet. Hi, Hollow. Begin researching just a memento. View mechanic research.
And finally, assign a mechanic to research souvenir shops by dragging and dropping them onto it. I can't wait to see what they come up with.
Okay, so... we have different themes. And things. Souvenir shops, that's the one. Vincente, you are gonna...
Great stuff. That
research
research
this.
will take a little while, so let's have a look at something else in the meantime. Because we've had some good news.
Ooh! Do you remember the other day when I said, Veel plezier, schat? That's exactly how she just said that. That's the voice I'm imitating when I'm doing, like, our silly bit with Scott. That's exactly what I sound like. Um, hold on. Adopt
It
and
turns
place.
out that we're allowed to
Oh.
adopt more giant pandas.
Woo!
The authorities have given us 3 females to help with our breeding program. Even
Lovely.
so, I'm sure you know how notoriously difficult it is to get pandas to breed, so we'll have to be patient. Our current giant panda habitat is full to the brim, but luckily we've already got another habitat ready to go. But before we move our new pandas in, they'll need to go through quarantine. Of course, we can't do that until we've accepted them. So
Woo!
open up animal trading and go into the animal reward section.
We got 3
Just
giant
click transfer
pandas.
to animal storage next to each of the pandas, and then they'll be sent there.
Animal storage sounds a little bit cruel. I'm not gonna
Finally, we
lie.
can send them from
Oh no!
animal storage to quarantine. To do
Someone's
that, just select them in animal
let their
storage,
balloon slip.
then click send to zoo, and then click on the quarantine facility in the zoo. Don't worry, I've highlighted it for you so you can find
Thank
it
you.
easily.
Because verbal instructions don't go very well for me. Okay, so we go here. Sorry. And then we do this, and then it says send to zoo. And then we put it in the quarantine zone. Then we can do that one, same story. And then we can put that one, same story.
While we wait for them to clear quarantine, you should set up their new habitat so they feel at home in there. I'll also need you to bring over one of the male pandas from our other habitat, because without him, we're not going to have much of a breeding program, are we? So go on, move him over and get everything set up for your pandas.
Okay. Move him into the new panda habitat. Oh, that's over here. Was that here before, or did they just add that without me seeing it? Can I see you? You are a male panda, and you are in good condition. I'm gonna move you to this specific facility here. Set up the new panda habitat. Use the filters to make sure you get the correct items. Okay, and then we need to add a feeding station. We need to add food enrichment, add toy enrichment, increase the terrain welfare to 90%, and increase the plants' welfare to 90%. Yeah, sorry, Thomas. Sorry. Okay, so that needs to happen here. Then we need to go to habitat. Use the filters to show items for the giant panda species. There's a lot of species in this game. My goodness. Giant panda. Okay, and then we have a whole bunch of things in here. Water bowl large. We can add that in different spots, I guess. We can add a feeding I mean, I just want to make it a nice spot. I don't know how the game's gonna respond to this, but I just want to add and decorate this habitat now. But like go overboard with the decoration, you know? That is so true, Nymphleora. I mean, we have red pandas. Which... Oh, this is toy enrichment. Okay, so I'll add 2 of those. We can add a rubbing pillar. Oh, wind chimes. That's actually really cute. Hold on. We'll give them some wind chimes to play with. That's fun. Okay, I still need... There's so many things in here, but I'm looking for the feeding station. Small fixed roller feeder. I can add that. that just... Oh, yeah, that did add to the toy enrichment. Hold on. It closed our thingy, but I need my list. You can't just give a project manager a to-do list and then close it. Then we need... Still, that added food enrichment, but still no feeding station. Food and water. Oh, that is the feeding platform. Okay, I did not recognize that as such, but we got there in the end. How do I cancel the placement? Because every single time I press escape, it also closes this, which is low-key annoying. Then it says increase terrain welfare to 90%. Heaters and coolers, beds and shelters, enrichment items. Do I just add nature? See, now I have one again. I don't need one. Then it keeps closing this menu. Nature. Rocks. They usually like rocks because then they can, like, scratch themselves. But I need to increase it to 90%. So now my question is, where do I see how much percent I have now? See, I remember the last time, like, all of a sudden things, like, memories are slowly getting back to me. The last time I played, I remember not understanding any of the shortcut keys. Click on the panda. Wait, where is our panda? We don't have a panda in here yet. I'm still waiting for them to move. I moved one of the pandas from the other habitat, but I don't think they have moved just yet. Paint the train to increase the panda's welfare. Ah. Okay, is there a filter here too then? Auto paint, rock. What kind of train? No, you're all good. You're all good. No worries. Also, Katie Sass, welcome in. If you click on the fence, yeah, so that's the thing. I can click on the fence, but I don't think there's any animals in here yet. But that does allow me, I think, to maybe see the things I need to know. Coverage. Available food. Nothing. You are in here, though, but where are you? Oh. Yeah, well, that explains why I couldn't find you. Aw, but, like, I mean, I get it. You're just sleeping. It's the middle of the night, but they're just by themselves. Now I kind of feel bad. I mean, we're waiting for the other pandas to get from, the closed one. Wow. What is it called? Quarantine. He's just a baby. Just, like, sleep, but, like, all by himself. Yes, of course. Thank you so much for being here, Kiros. I hope you have a great rest of your day. And also, thank you so much for watching things on YouTube. I appreciate that a ton. I'm happy that you managed to make it to a stream. The terrain tab, but it says the terrain. Okay, so terrain setup is appropriate for this animal, but it needs to be 90%. Terrain distribution. There's too much long grass. Or too little. And not enough short grass, I think. I am assuming that's what I'm reading there. Terrain. Short grass. Okay, now we have 12% short grass. And we're taking away the long grass here. So I think that should work. Okay, the short grass is now green as well, but the long grass is still a little bit too much. We're getting close. Okay, I think now... Yeah, now the train is 100%. Let's go. Okay, we did that. And then we needed one more thing. We needed to increase plant welfare to 90% as well. Okay, there's 0 plants, which that makes... That doesn't add a lot of plant welfare now, does it? If that is 0. And the coverage is 16%. Yeah. So, we do what I do best. Spamming plants. Oh. See? Okay, but... Continent... Ideal plant range. Biomes, taiga, or temperate. Can I filter by taiga or temperate? Plants in habitat. There is a plant here that isn't from the same environment. Can I also filter here on... I can't filter on animal type for the plants. Can I filter on continent Asia? So that we actually get plants that are like... Did that just add? I think that's the one that we just added, right? Yeah. We'll do like a nice little border around the edge of the habitat. I mean, the plants is still 0, so I think we're gonna have to spam plants. I jokingly said that, but I have a feeling like we're gonna have to seriously do that, though. Yeah, the plant welfare must be 100%, surely. The thing is, the plants are not... I've placed... Now there's 18% coverage, but the welfare of the plants is still 0%. That's not very promising now, is it? I will remove the plants that are not part of this species' natural environment. Ooh, we can add a nice tree. Do you feel like having more trees and stuff is going to help as well? But okay. Plant type and coverage is severely inappropriate for this animal. Oh my god. Severely inappropriate. Also, that's fine, Katie. That's fine. Just a little heads up. If I need any guidance or direction, I will specifically ask a question to chat so that you guys can help me out. Otherwise, just let me experience the things. Even if I'm not doing things in the most efficient way, that's just part of learning a game. And I do actually enjoy that part as well. So you're all good. I know that you're just trying to help out. I know that you guys are just being helpful. So this is absolutely not to be like, you guys should shut up. But just know that that is like to make sure that I can also kind of have that learning curve. But yeah, I definitely will have questions. I earlier already had some, so I will just more specifically ask them. That makes it a bit easier. I mean, that looks cute, but it's still 0%. Also, it says 8%. Animal requires more plant and tree coverage. Okay, we just need tree coverage then. We can do a big tree in the back here. And another big tree in the back here. You know what we probably need? Yeah, severely inappropriate is basically animal abuse. You know what I think we need? Bamboo. I just had a sudden revelation that I think potentially this panda just really wants bamboo. But that's just a random thought. Like, I don't know if that's actually the case. Ooh, thank you for the uptime reminder. What do you mean? It's already been that long. That's crazy. Time always goes so fast. Okay, we just got to 17%. Okay, so I think that might have been a good call. But the problem is, this bamboo is, oh, holding shift will allow me to raise it. I didn't necessarily mean to do that, but that's good to know. Oh, but that means that I can also have some, like, grow lower. Okay, we're getting to 35%. I think I was smart with this. I think I was smart.
Good news. Our new female pandas have been given a clean bill of health. You'd best move them into the new habitat so they can settle in. And I hope you've made their habitat as comfy as possible, because animals will only breed if they're happy.
They're happy. Outside placement area. Oh, I got to 98%. But we still have only 29% coverage. So I want to... Oh. Is it because I think I just reached the goal. So now it's like, okay, you've done enough. Also, Dragonite, let's go. Thanks so much for flexing. Slay. That is so many points. Thank you for hanging out enough that you got to do that. So then I think... That's the animal market. That's not really what I want. Animals. Quarantine. Okay, we actually have spots here, but that's not really what I'm looking for. Can I filter? She probably told me where to click, but it was a it was a verbal instruction. So did I listen? Absolutely not. I mean, giant panda. I do see some girl pandas here, but oh, here it says quarantine. So you get to move in here. Invalid destination. Can one tell me why that is an invalid destination? I just worked really hard on this exhibition, I'll have you know. Or exhibit, not exhibition. Locate the highlighted area. Oh. Maybe I should listen to the instructions I've been given. I don't know why I should exactly locate that highlighted area, though. Oh, I can just click on here to... I took the long road. Quarantine small. I took the long road to actually get to the pandas that need to move. Which, by the way, is nice that I somehow got there myself, but that was just not the way that I was supposed to do it in a tutorial. So you can then... I can click you, and I can move all of you in one go. Slay. That is nice. Look, here's a beautiful home I built for you.
Bless. I think they'll be really happy in there. Fingers crossed we'll see some lovely new cubs sooner rather than later. Right. While they're being delivered, we'd better get on with something else. Oh, dear me. There's never any time to rest when you're running a zoo, is there? Well, unless you hit the pause button. Okay, I think it's time I taught you all about work zones. I know,
Okay.
they don't sound as interesting as the animals, but trust me, they're ever so useful. You see, work zones are a way of making sure that your staff concentrate on specific habitats or tasks within the zoo, so they aren't wandering off elsewhere when it's time to feed the animals or the like.
Okay. Well, that's great.
Let's start by creating a new work zone, and then assigning a keeper to it so that they know to look after the new pandas. To do that, go into the zoo section, then click on staff, and then work zones.
Okay, well, I've paused my zoo as you told me so that I can take a break because even though there's no breaks to running a zoo, we are taking one because in 46 seconds or 45 seconds, we have a round of ads coming in, which is the time where I always take a quick 5 minute break midstream. So yeah, make sure to stretch, make sure to hydrate, stand up, stuff like that. Just get your body moving a little bit because we've been sitting here for quite some time already. And then we're gonna continue with our next task of assigning work zones in the next part of stream. But yeah, thank you all so much for being here. I hope that you enjoy your stay during the break as well. We do have some fun commands you can try. You can do exclamation point cute, exclamation point salty, exclamation point fridge, just to try some things out. And then also in the second half of stream of today, I do have a giveaway for a game. So if you want to stick around for that, please make sure to do so. But I'll catch you guys in about 5 minutes. Hi, chat. I was running up and down the stairs. And now I need to breathe. I went to get cough drops because I don't know why, but I have a weird cough. It's like that tickly one. You can't really stop when it starts. So I just quickly went to get some. Oh. But then I ran up the stairs, which arguably was a bad idea. Okay, we needed to assign worker areas. Include. Oh, look! That's how the pandas get delivered. They just get like. Oof. Good luck with the dishes. Okay, so in this keeper hut, we click on it. And then we create a new work zone.
To set up your new work zone, I'll need you to select the highlighted habitat gate, staff room, and keeper hut. Oh, and don't forget to name it something useful. Once you're done, just go ahead and exit the work zone creator.
Now that is in there. In this work zone and another. Okay. I don't remember what that facility was. I also can't see it on the sign, but I'll add it anyways, just to be sure. Ooh, enjoy gaming. Not too Those stairs killed me. I can imagine. I mean, I have much respect for the fact that you did that pregnant. But yeah, I can imagine that absolutely killing you. Oh, that's the staff room. Okay, we'll assign the staff room to that work zone as well. I don't know if that makes the most sense, but I think that'll be fine. Okay, so then we close the work zone editor.
Now let's hire a new keeper and assign them to our new work zone. We don't want them getting distracted by other goings-on in the zoo. Go on, hire one.
Zoo. Staff. Work zones.
Now, click on New Work Zone.
But see, I just created a work zone, didn't I? Oh, that's the one I just made. Okay, I don't even want that. That's the one I just made, right? Yeah. Okay. So I already made that. This is the giant panda exclusive. Okay. But we don't have any staff in it. We do have unassigned staff, though. Hold on. What do we actually need? Commuting. Okay, but what kind of worker are you? I think you can go giant panda exclusive. That's just one, though. Now we only have one. I think that's a zookeeper. It would be great if they told me what this symbol meant. I am assuming it means, like, they are habitat cleaners or... I don't know. Those are definitely stand managers. That I do not know. Oh, security. Okay. That obviously is a technician. I think that's a vet. Or maybe animal care as well. It would be great if they told me what was what. Status, rating, pay, happiness, energy, workload. Work zone. Oh. Okay, we have caretakers, keepers. What did she tell us to hire? I forgot. Was it a keeper? Yeah, we need to hire. Okay, so I assigned a caretaker, but now I need to hire a new keeper because we don't actually have that.
Then
We can go
click on
there.
your new keeper to bring up their information panel and go to their employment tab.
Information panel,
At the
employment
bottom,
tab.
you can assign them to your new work zone from the drop-down menu.
There we go. This game is so extensive. It's ridiculous.
There you go. Now your keeper will focus his attention on our new pandas. Oh, and just so you know, all types of staff can be assigned work zones. Just make sure that they have access to all the buildings that they need. And one last thing. You might find it faster to assign them from the Work Zones tab in the Staff section of Zoo Management. That'll save you having to chase around selecting your staff one by one.
That's what I tried to do.
It sounds like the brand research has been completed. You should collect your rewards. And you can do that by clicking on the notification or by going back into mechanic research.
Yay! We can
Now
place
that we've
souvenir
got
shops.
our lovely new Just a Memento shop designed, you should build one of them near the zoo's exit. That way the guests won't miss it on their way out and we won't miss out on their money.
Oh, lovely. They've already kept a spot for me free. Guest facilities. I will search because classic souvenir shop. Go to merchandise. Is that the one that we just researched? Because that does not fit in here. And the Planet Zoo one also doesn't fit in here. Also, again, how do I unselect a building? Hold on. Settings, controls, placement, cancel placement. There we go. Because I ain't pressing the middle mouse button. I'm just not doing it. It's not happening. I will not. Thank you very much. Oh, there we go. For some reason, it didn't show earlier, but now it does. There we go. Train modification failed. Why? Oh, outside placement area. You have a very specific spot where you want me to place this, huh? But it keeps telling me train modification failed. Well, then what am I supposed to do? That's a weird thing to say, Conrad. Maybe think about that before you post it in chat. Next time you want to say something like that. I genuinely don't know how they expect me to place it. Do they want me to remove these? I mean, I will. Thank you so much for the 60 stream streak. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so let's try that again. Oh, is it maybe because we need to... They want us to place it this way around? Invalid rotation. You liar. Esther's like, I'm done. Train modification failed. What do I do? At this point, I'm just, like, Removing decorations left and right. Oh, I can't move that either. Okay. Because they specifically want me to place it here. Okay, it needs to be placed like that, otherwise it says invalid rotation. Thanks for hanging out, Savannah. Thank you, thank you. What do you want me to do? Flatten train. Let's toggle that off.
Oh, that's ever so wonderful, that is. Anyway, I'm just off for a moment, but I'm sure I'll have some more jobs for you to look at shortly.
Oh, those
I figured it out,
pandas
though.
look
I'm proud of
just
myself.
Adorable. I can see why people keep foolishly forgetting that they're wild bears. And good work on that new gift shop branding. Just a memento. Very clever. Much better than our old overpriced gifts branding. I'm all for truth in advertising, but it was perhaps a little on the nose.
Okay. Have at
Back
least
as
18
promised.
species.
Right.
Species.
I'd like you to increase the number of different species in the zoo. Now, you can find out what species are already in your zoo by going into the zoo section and then into the animals area. And if you're wondering how you're going to fit them all in, then mixed species habitats are a great way to save space and create interesting habitats.
Okay.
Just make sure to check the Zoopedia to find out which species enjoy living together. E.g., don't mix lions with antelopes.
Oh, dang it. That was exactly my plan. So, you know what I think it is time for? I think we can all say in unison, it is time for zebras. And I see we already have okapis, and I know that zebras and okapis actually go together very well. But let me double check. I don't think we have zebras just yet. We don't. Oh, what? That's their name. Never mind. No, we don't. Okay. Where is the Zoopedia? Also, why does this animal literally have a Dutch name? Why is this named Aardvark? It could be Afrikaans, yeah. That's amazing. You don't know about art. We don't talk about Aardvark. Sorry, what? No, I don't. Also, if I search for zebra, plain zebra, there we go. Near threatened. Wait, really? They are native to eastern and southern Africa. Preferred to live in easy reach of water sources on the savanna. The species is divided into 6 subspecies, separated due to different textures, usually varying strip patterns and lack of interbreeding between the groups. Plain zebra have a black and white stripe. Plain zebra have the black and white stripes famous of all zebra, but are smaller than the Grevy's zebra and larger than a mountain zebra. Males and females can both be 1.10 to 1.45 meters in height and between 2.17 and 2.46 meters in length, although males are generally 10% larger than females. The species population is stable, but near threatened status. Excessive hunting has pushed one subspecies of plain zebra, the quagga, to extinction. Oh, damn. I love that they actually have the whole Zoopedia thing, so you can actually learn about the animals in the game. That's really cool. Next fun, we're already doing a fundraiser for zebras. So origins is Africa, the regions Eastern and Southern Africa. Interspecies enrichment. Springbok. Again, why is it called... What? That's a Dutch name. Springbok. Hola, dub dub. A sable antelope, a reticulated giraffe, a common warthog, a common ostrich, a black wildebeest, and a African buffalo. But this will enrich. So it will actually enrich their life if they live with these animals. But can they live with an okapi? Let's see. Wait, okapis don't want to live with anyone? Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so then we don't put them with the okapis. But, wait, I clicked it away, but we had some other animals that I do think we already have. Plain zebra, let's see. I think we have the antelope, right? That was the habitat where we had the outbreak earlier in the game. Or not really out, like almost outbreak. Yeah, that's over here. Yeah, that's a sable antelope. Okay, so I guess we could add... It's not a huge habitat, though. So I don't know how many zebras we can add, but maybe 1 or 2. Because I think currently the antelope is actually alone. Yeah, there's just 1 animal in this entire habitat. Oh, that's actually kind of sad. Okay, so let's get zebras. Because they would be enriched living with this animal. The zooing is going well, actually. I'm having fun. Animal market. Plain zebra. There's no zebras available. Well, that's unfortunate. We can get other okapis, though, but I don't want to get other okapis. I just want to... I want to get a zebra. Okay, we can keep an eye out. Okay, as soon as there's going to be a zebra here, we'll get it. But then what else can we add? Sorry, I have a very itchy ear. Out of nowhere. We have the common warthog. We can actually get this animal. But then we would have to build an entire... we would have to build an entire enclosure for them. Which I guess we could do. I've never done that yet. I did know that in Influra, yes. Because these also mix well with zebras. So then we have 2 potential habitats for zebras. If I go to Zoopedia on this one. Yeah, zebra is also listed on their enrichment species. So they would make a... they would make a nice combination. The thing is just, are we gonna... Oh my god! I have friends! That are visiting my zoo! Panda, where are you? Show yourself. I still don't see you. Are you in line? Is that you? Look, that's Panda. And Nayla is apparently also in my zoo. I wonder if that just, like, computer generated. Look, Nayla's here, and Charlotte is here too. Look, Charlotte's in my zoo. How cute is that? Oh, our vet research is complete from earlier. The thing is, you can only visit me if you're friends with me on Steam. So, and those are literally the 3 friends I have on Steam that all have Planet Zoo. We can actually assign someone else to more. Do we need to do research on zebras before we can adopt them? Is that it? Oh my god, there's so many diseases you can research. That's wild. What other animals do we have? We have a tapir. Which animal mixes well with a tapir? Let's see. Oh, none. They're like, we do not share. I am sorry. This is our space. And we do not share it. Oh, we have crocodiles. Oh my god, you guys are scary. What do you share your thingy with? Do you share? Yeah, not at all. Lol. That is valid. Probably any other species sharing with you would get eaten. Which is probably not great. Okay, but I genuinely think I might actually have to add an exhibit to have another animal species. But then we can add 2 in 1. Gosh darn it, Ro. This looks so fun. Sorry. I can highly recommend keeping an eye out because this game goes on sale a lot recently. It is a game that came out, like, I would say quite a while ago at this point. I don't exactly know which year, but quite a while. I can definitely recommend to watch it go on sale because otherwise it is a little bit of a pricey game, but it goes on sale. I think I got it on sale at one point for like $5. Okay, let's see. Habitat. But we have to first see animal trading. We were gonna get an animal. That mixes. Hold on. I think we were talking about that wart bear thing, right? Is that gone? I didn't buy it. Oh, that is fine. See, the thing is, I generally say that getting codes for games from like discounted sites, like for example, Loaded or Instant Gaming, if it's made by like a big game company, like if you're getting EA games off of a platform like that, it's not like they're losing out, you know? They already have enough money. But when it comes down to indie games from indie studios, I do always encourage people, if they're in a position to buy it from the developer themselves, because smaller indie game studios really genuinely make it, or like you have the power to make it or break it with their games. And also the power to, if you like a game that they make, give them budget to make another game. So I always kind of, I'm like, I mean, I use them too for all the giveaways that I've been doing. Speaking of, let's actually do a little giveaway. For all the giveaways I've been doing, I actually get my codes through websites like that, simply because that's the only way to get Steam codes that you can just give away rather than needing to be Steam friends with someone. So I use them myself, so I'm absolutely not against it. I just always ask people to be a little bit considerate when it comes to indie games. Back when it was CD keys, yeah. I actually only recently learned that it's no longer CD keys and that it's called Loaded. I recently found out because their social media manager is a good friend of mine. Or well, like good friend of mine, as in we're good content friends. Which is like more than acquaintances. But we're actually going to meet for the very first time at TwitchCon. So that's why we recently talked about it. I was like, oh, you're going. And he was like, yeah, I'm going to go on behalf of Loaded to make content. And I was like, Loaded? And then he was like, yeah, back in the day it was called CD Keys. I was like, wait, they changed their name? I did not know this. But yeah, it's I feel like if there's like a big game studio behind it, getting a game key through a website like that, it's not going to hurt them, right? Like they already have enough money. So then I'm always like, it makes total sense. Just make sure that you get the best deal. I do believe that gaming should be accessible for everyone. So in that way, I'm also kind of like, if the only way for you to get a game is by getting it through a specific site where you get a nice discount, you know, it's like, it is still nice to get the game. So yeah, no judgment there from my side. I will personally not like promote it because as a content creator, it doesn't look the best to be partnered with sites like that. It actually excludes you from a lot of game promo lists because they're like, oh, you know, like we don't want to work with a person who promotes that. But I think it's kind of at this point sort of like somewhat common knowledge that most creators have at least used a site like that at one point in their career. If they've done giveaways for sure. Sorry. I'm gonna do a quick double check for you guys. Because I'm gonna do a giveaway of Spiritfarer, which is a beautiful, beautiful game. It's genuinely one of the best games that I have ever played. I'm gonna do a double check for you guys if it's available on Mac. It is actually. I remembered that, but I wasn't sure, so I didn't want to make any promises. But in case you guys don't know what Spiritfarer is, it is a beautiful, I would still call it a farming sim, but it is very almost like adjacent. Oh, sorry, I haven't opened it, Rose. I haven't opened it. You'll see a message in chat once I've opened the giveaway. But Spiritfarer is a I would call it like a farming sim adjacent game where you play as a character called Stella who works on a boat, not just any boat, but on that boat you have to like set up farms and, you know, basically harvest all your resources that you need. And as you travel the world, you pick up spirits that you need to guide to the afterlife. It is a very beautiful story. The characters have amazing backstories. The art style of the game is stunning. The music is stunning. And I feel like, I know that we played Fishbowl on Tuesday. This is definitely less explicit in the theme of grief, as in it is very much about characters like passing through the afterlife, but it's not as much about like a person actively grieving. But it is one of the very first games where I saw them kind of, I don't know, talk about a topic like grief in a game. But it's beautiful. It's a stunning game. And it's generally like one of those games that once you play it, you'll never really forget it. It will just stick with you. It is quite emotional, yes. But in a good way. As in, I don't know, it's kind of like reading a book that really just, I mean, it sounds like overboard, but like touches your soul. It's a really deep story. So yeah, I love it. I think it's beautiful. But yeah, I'm gonna start that giveaway right now, so you guys can all enter, if you want to. It is a Steam code, but it is available on Windows and Mac, and I'll just give you guys like a couple of minutes to enter for that one. But it is a very stunning story. And yeah, it's like a really good movie, good book, but it is emotional for sure. Also, thank you for saying that, Katie. I appreciate it. I do have game giveaways every single stream for the rest of the month. I actually got 5 more keys today. So there's even going to be like co-working streams where I can give away 2 keys. Because game companies apparently really love giving games away for charity. Saw Kiki play it. Oh, I unfortunately missed her playing it, but she's like one of those people that, I don't know, her whole personality fits so well with this game. Okay, so I missed out on the animal I wanted to buy. So that's unfortunate. I have another antelope. Okay, you only like to be with an American bison. That's not really what I want to do. I kind of like the idea of having a wolf, though. Like wolf star. If we cannot have zebras, yeah, it just keeps refreshing. That's what I was afraid of. I should have just bought that animal straight away. Okay, but they don't share their places. They don't share their places or their space either. Another African name. Interesting. We have a lot of bears. Do you guys share your space with anyone? Nope. I mean, I kind of assumed that you didn't, but... Okay. Do you guys share your space? We have a place with birds already. Somewhere. Oh. No one shares their space. I think it's rude. How am I supposed to get you guys a nice place to live if none of you want to share your space? You're all good. You're all good. Don't worry. Hold on. Monkeys, then. Do you want to share your space with anyone? No. It is interesting, so though there is a difference. For example, this one says it doesn't benefit from sharing space with other species, and this one says will be enriched, but then it doesn't list anything. So I wonder what the difference is between this and this. Oh, we actually have this in the zoo already. We already have monkeys. Interesting. Oh, could be an expansion pack. Good shout. I don't have any of those. That's a good point. Animal welfare has attracted protesters. Oh, God. That's not great. Okay, but we can theoretically just wait until this tab updates to add zebras. You only share with an American bison. Okay, I make petting zoo in this game. I don't know. I know as much as you do, Nymphleora. I literally know what we just played through. So if you want to know, I would maybe someone in chat knows, but I guess maybe you can, but it's focused on actual zoos, not petting zoos as far as I can see. You can? Okay, that's cool. You can make interactive habitats for some people to walk through. Stop. Really? That's so weird. Also, Nocturnal, welcome in, and Lilith, welcome in. We don't have any animals in storage. See, the problem is I don't want any of these. Refresh list. I want zebras. Because I just need to add 3 species. Can bears live with pandas? Probably not. Who lives here? Oh, that's where we have the tapir. Also, the light is very pretty in this game. Okay, so I either just pick a species and just build them a new habitat. And I kind of just commit to that. Or, I don't know if we're supposed to do that. Like, maybe we are, but it feels... I don't know, like we kind of got just dropped in the deep with that. But I mean, I'm willing to try. I'm willing to get get a barrier, but like, how do I know which barrier I need to get for the animal? I think we first need to pick which animal we're gonna do then. Oh, it did refresh. Oh my god, we have new animals. Do we have zebras? No. See, I find this very rude. But we have a new Chinese pangolin. But I think we already have those in the zoo somewhere. Yeah, because we can manage them. So we already have them. And I don't want to get animals that we already have because that doesn't contribute to the goal that we are trying to reach. Okay, so I don't think we have a bear. I think bears are kind of cool. Let's do a double check. No, we actually don't. Bears don't share their habitat, so we would be building habitat literally for that bear. Let's actually... One is super expensive. Oh no, one is bought with conservation credits and the other is bought with money. Okay, I'll just get both of them. Trading history. So... Hold on. Where is the animal storage? There we go. And then you guys have to go into our quarantine zone. Where is our quarantine zone again? Right here. And then let's get the other one sent to zoo in the quarantine zone as well. Okay. Then we have 2 black bears. Oh, they are already in quarantine. That's great. But that means that I have to go build a habitat for a black bear. We do have this nice patch of land back here that we can use for that. The thing is, it doesn't really tell me exactly which one I use for which animal. Oh, there's a guest gate. I guess that's the... Well, let's not put the guest gate in a bear exhibit. You just type exclamation point enter, Tanisha. I always use the same thing. Or actually, I used to do cow plant, but I changed it to enter because these are non-Sims related ones. But yeah, for anyone, we do still have that giveaway going for Spiritfarer if you wanna enter. That's climbable. Maybe we shouldn't add a climbable one for bears. Okay, hold on. Why does it only show me the monkeys? It's filtering, I think. Yeah. Then I need to find my bears. So I wonder if I can... View genealogy? Oh my god, she has a family tree. Can I see what kind of thing you need? No, I don't think so either, you. It's important to put the animals first. That's a crazy thing to say. But not climbable. There's a setting for it. Okay. So the thing is, I don't necessarily know what walls I should be using. I think that's my main challenge now, is that I'm trying to figure out what kind of walls I should be using. Right here, I see like the concrete walls with the glass. We definitely need some glass because otherwise people won't be able to see our bears. That's glass. That's wood log, steel mesh, red brick, gabion, See, I very much remember. Also, we probably should go for thick glass. The Zoopedia. Okay, hold on. I thought I looked in there earlier, but then natural habitat. Land requirement is okay. I have 2 adults, so we need at least 1,000 square feet. That's actually quite a lot. Climbing requirement. Okay. Grade 4 climb proof 2 meters or taller. Barriers. Okay, so that would be grade 4, but that is climbable. Not climbable, grade 2, grade 2, grade 1, grade 4, grade 3, concrete, grade 6. Not climbable. Okay, let's actually start with that. But that's... No, wait. I thought I clicked concrete. Why all of a sudden am I placing red brick? Okay. It needed to be 2 meters tall, so let's go for 228 or something. I think that should be fine. Okay. We're gonna have to add glass in some places, though. Very soon. Hold on. So I kind of want to move these ones. The Asia lampposts. I'll just move them to the other side for now. Let's go here. I have to say, the last time I played this, I would have quit right now. I would have been like, you know what? This feels overwhelming. I think we are definitely going to have to use the thick glass, though. So let's add... Wait. Did I just... Okay. Relax. I click the thick glass, and then it just is like, no, you're going to do concrete, bestie. Thick glass. And it's doing concrete again. Is that because I connected to the other thing? But I mean, we need to connect it, right? So you don't want holes in your barrier. Because that would be dumb. Okay, that's now glass. Okay, there we go. I don't know. If I reversed it, it worked. Cheers on Bro the Zookeeper. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so, and then we go back to concrete. I also don't necessarily like the placement of this too much. I remember there was also like some weird instruction on how to make the walls like round, but like vague things are coming back to my brain right now. I think I might go through the middle here. I don't actually know how much space we are using right now. But I don't want to go all the way. Hello? Okay, and then I want to do some more glass. I think you mean the straight... Oh, yeah. Thank you. That's exactly what I mean. I remember the last time already that I found that menu very illogically placed, even though it's like in a perfectly fine place. But like all the customization. Oh, you can also change something to window glass, one-way glass, none. But let's keep things a little bit simple here. Okay, but what if I don't want it to be the whole... No. I'll just go like that. That'll do. Okay, again, I don't exactly know if this is actually large enough, but theoretically that gives us space to put something else here if we wanted to. Maybe like a smaller habitat or something. I don't know. This feels quite large, though. Maybe it is way too small. I do not know this for sure. Then let's actually see some of our other things. Okay, these bears can actually live in this climate here. They don't need any water. Nothing. They need a climbing requirement of 40 meters, though. So let's actually go into habitat, and then instead of filtering on the giant panda, we can filter on the bear. Wait, what was their name? What was their full name again? Because it wasn't just bear. It was Formosan black bear. Species. Formosan black bear. Okay, there we go. Then we'll have a food tray. Let's get 2 of those. We have an underwater fish feeding box. But it said they need no water. It's the Taiwanese black bear. What? Also, this would be a... I think you are able to check how many square meters it is, probably. Cloud row, focus. No, the 2 I have in quarantine are the Formosan black bear. Also, I have all these individually placed barriers, but why can I not select this as a habitat? Oh, you need a gate. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Gates. A track airlock. That's a bit large. Why is that gate so huge? And that gate so small? Okay, that seems right. Let's add the habitat gate here to the side. I think that makes sense. Now it's a gate. Now it's a proper habitat. Let's go. Okay. That's great. That is great. Okay, the range here is 21 to 21, so that actually fits our bears. That's good. But it said that we don't need water, and then it gives us an underwater feeding fish box. Which, I mean, is fun and all. But you don't need water, but you can add it. I think it would be fun. Calm water, rough water. Obstructed. Okay. That is because I probably first need to... Hello? Okay. Sculpting disabled by scenario. I don't think I can add water here. Like, I probably first need to sculpt, but I don't think I can do that in the scenario, so maybe no water then, I guess. I mean, we can have something like this, but that's just for, like, more like for playfulness, I guess, and for, like, for some food and stuff. I'll still add it. That's not for the thing I actually wanted to do, which was the fish thing, but I guess we can't really use that then. Okay. They do need quite some space to climb, though. And I'll give them a shelter as well. Because they deserve it. They need to be able to sleep somewhere. I'll put that up there. Because then visitors can also see them if they're sleeping. Let's see. Food and water, beds and shelters. We've just added some things for that. Yeah, kind of a river would have been nice, but I guess in the tutorial or like in this playthrough we can't do that just yet. Climbable platform 4x4. Okay. Oh my god, we can actually build something that allows them to climb. How do I add this on top of here, though? Because there it actually nicely connected. But with this one, I can't seem to... I don't know if you'll be able to update this later because this is a zoo that's specifically built for the campaign. So usually when you're not playing through the career mode, you can't access this particular zoo. You can also use regular trees for climbing. Wait. I mean, that looks awfully unsupported. I'm not gonna lie, but the idea is kind of cool. I'll make sure to support that a little bit. Oh. Well, that's also still awfully unsupported now, isn't it? Lol. There we go. That still seems awfully unsupported. So maybe I won't use that particular tree just now. I kind of want to build them just like a climbing thing, like more in the middle. And then I saw a bridge. Well, that's small. Okay, but... That looks fun. It looks very unstable, but fun, I guess. Sorry. I mean, there's a sandbox mode, but can you go into sandbox mode to adjust the career perks? Do you think they'll be able to climb that? I have no idea. Looks fun, though. Why is the perspective in this game so off? Okay, that's just simply too short, I think. I have no idea if this is going to be good. But I think what I'll do is I'll actually put the animals in here. I just need to add this to a work. Yeah, no grid lines doesn't help. That is very true. I need to add this to a work area. Zoo, staff, keepers SE. Okay, but can I... Like, here we can assign people, but is there a place where I can more easily just locate my work zones here? And then I can click on them, but can I also see them? So I can locate where someone is, but that's not very useful. I want to see where my work zones are. I mean, there's probably an overlay somewhere. I just don't know where. Heat maps. Okay, that's fun, but not what I'm looking for. It probably is Stoltz. It probably is. Which I have just come to accept at this point, because I'm currently trying to... It is floating in the air. Don't you think that's fun? If you press edit, you'll see the work zone. Edit where? You mean on the work zone area, but I don't want to go through every single one. Editing them to see where they are. I just want to have like a little ping of like, these are all your workstations. Surely there must be a way to just highlight your workstations. Right? Because it would make no sense if you couldn't do that. I mean, I guess if you build your own zoo, you would remember where you placed your staff areas a little bit more. But in this case, I have no idea where they're placed. So it's mildly annoying if I have to go find them. So obviously, I don't want to select a staff area that's like all the way on the other side of the park. And considering they're also all in these little buildings, it's hard to figure out where they are. Because we have a thing here. A keeper hut. Right there. But that feels awfully far away. I could place a new keeper hut. Just create like a little area over here maybe. Yeah, this is not my Zuyu. That would be insane. I mean, I guess we can add that if we wanted to. We can have like a little East Asian medium exhibit. Wait, that's animal. I meant staff facilities. Never mind. Veterinary surgery. Guest facilities. That's not really what I'm looking for, though. See, I don't think they want me to add workshop, keeper hut. There we go. We have a small Asian keeper hut. I guess we can just add that in this corner over here. And then we can create a new work zone. And then if we end up adding more exhibitions or exhibits back here, or more habitats, and you'll see it outlined, then see next one. Yeah, I can try that, but I think for now I'll just have one work zone like for some things back here in the park. I think that will be okay. Considering it's only the career playthrough, I think we'll be fine. 2 facilities are having significantly negative effects on animal welfare. Why are you guys not okay? What is not good here? 4 alerts. You don't have food. And you don't have a lot of toy enrichment. Okay. Well, why do you not have food? Is the question. There is a keeper's hut in here. Time since last visit, 1 month. These pandas haven't had food in a month. Keeper. Oh, that's actually, that's the most often they come by. That doesn't sound right. That's also, I just realized there is, hold on. There's a crack in my armrest. But like a huge one. How fast does the time go in this game? Pretty fast, yeah. It's now May 20th, May 21st. Pretty fast. Did you plant bamboo? I mean, I didn't make this habitat, so no. This came with the zoo. Inspecting oh, but the keeper is here. Are you then gonna feed them? Because I feel like they need it. I mean, it seems like the keeper is here to take care of them. Which I guess is good. You just left? What? Why are you? I don't think you fed the pandas. Call keeper. There's like no food in here for them. That's not okay. Are you gonna actually put food there, bestie? What is your problem? I'm gonna call you back again. Go feed the freaking pandas. Why does she not want to do it? Yay. Okay, great. You're very happy. The animals in the red panda habitat aren't hungry at this moment. Then what are people complaining about? Why are people complaining? What's your problem? Welfare. They are doing terrible. They have a very low social need. Why? They're in there with so many. Their enrichment isn't great. We can actually fix that. I don't know how to fix the social need though. We are just getting slightly distracted, but our little red panda babies cannot suffer. I have to fix this. Hold on. Red panda. Beds and shelters, food and water, enrichment items. There's too many pandas? Maybe. So they have so many enrichment items already. Maybe it is that there's too many, but I don't know how we would know that. Also, again, with the setup here, I'm gonna try to... What? Oh, that panda just got moved, I think, because I might have placed something on his head. I want to have a little bridge. Oh, they might not like the people. That could be true. That doesn't really work. Well, it works-ish. It's not super realistic. Total objects. Okay. Kind of just want to isolate that item. Oh my god. Editing this is hard. I'm already no champion in editing things in the 3D space. Okay, so I want to have that kind of connect to this. Oh my god. This is really difficult. Your cat was startled by the in-game sound. Oh no. Okay. I have successfully adjusted. Wait, who are you? Vet status. Okay. I still don't exactly know what the main problem is, though. Can I change that glass? Wait, I thought that was a setting down here, but I don't see it now. Height mode, flat top, perfect section. I genuinely don't know how to change it. The barriers are slightly damaged. It needs a mechanic. Are you a mechanic? Um... This game is like giving me so much information overwhelm. As in, like, there's so many places where it's telling you different things, but it's not just telling you, like, this needs to be fixed. They're in here with too many. Or this part is not working. Or this is not, like, I don't know. What do you want me to do? I don't know what all these things mean. It says outsider overpopulation. Okay, so then do I just move those? But where do I move them to? Because I don't actually have another... We can release them. Maybe we can release them. That does give us some conservation points. That actually makes a lot of sense. Hold on. Because we actually... Then we will still have... If we keep those two... Let's release them to the wild. Then we actually help with conservation as well. And I think that's good. Rejected by parents in solidarity. Aw, they cannot breed or interact either. Wait, but if we then send them to the wild... Does that mean that they're gonna be forever alone? I don't know. But we had so many that all had that status. Okay, I will release that one to the wild as well. Then we now have just 2 pandas in here. And they are actually breedable as well. So that's good. We kept Virginia. Okay, there's another. Why does this facility? See, there is a menu that allows you to do the overview thing. Habitat, temperature, water, power, buildings, staff facilities. And then look, you can view all the staff facilities. I don't know how to get this up, but you can do it. This is literally like, I know that it's partially behind the charity overlay, but this is genuinely every single management game has this overview. It is just so common. I've seen it in literally every other single game I've played, and it helps you so much easily, or so much more easy on like locating staff facilities. So in our case, that's the staff facility we just placed. Exactly, Nymflora, exactly. That's how I felt every single time that I tried to play this game. I feel like it does help that I'm now just kind of like sitting down, just slowly going over it and having people in chat that also sometimes help me out. Oh my god, Virginia's gonna have a baby! Okay, so that's our problem. Our red pandas are just feral. Negative impact on guests. Okay, those are all of our buildings from all of our staff buildings. Security and crime, guest education coverage, guest needs. Okay, so over here, guests are not super happy, but most of our guests are like really green. See, I think if you like build your zoo yourself, you're gonna have so much more control over how to set this up. Right now, we're obviously playing in a campaign zoo, which I personally find maybe even more difficult because I don't know where things are. Yeah, exactly, Hollow. It's like you already know where things are, and then also there's not too many things that you also have to handle. You can like slowly take it step by step. But staff happiness, most of our staff is pretty happy, so that's good. Animal welfare. It seems like most of our animals are green now. We fixed that red panda problem, so I think now everyone's doing well. But yeah, this is definitely interesting to know. Animal is stressed. Oh, well, bestie, I'm so sorry for you. I'm sorry you are stressed. That is not what we want now, is it? But the thing is, what I do want is... Also, why is my camera moving really slowly all of a sudden? Exactly, Holly. Your first zoo is just going to be bad. And that's fine. Okay, so back to this specific exhibit. Because we have those 4 animals. Or 2 animals, sorry. We have 2 bears. I am gonna move you in here. And then from here, we'll be able to see easily which needs they still have. Because obviously this is not finished. But I do think then we have another item. Oh, we also have a flamingo that's about to mature. How fun. This is definitely harder because we've literally just started the gold level, which is to get the 15 species in the zoo. And then we need to get the increase average habitat species overall welfare to 90%. Is crazy. As in, like, not crazy impossible, but more so, like, you have to really get yourself familiar with this particular zoo to be able to understand where everyone lives. Okay, our bear is here. They're probably not going to be very happy. Yeah, our welfare is low. Nutrition is good, social is good, but the habitat is not that great. The terrain is not that great. Okay, so let's actually... Where could we see that again? Environment, plants. We also have very little enrichment, which we need to fix. But let's see in terms of their natural habitats. Tropical, temperate, taiga. We had that earlier somewhere where we could see what kind of grass and stuff they wanted. We had that with the pandas too. And I don't remember. Oh yeah, I remember. It's over here. Environment, no. Terrain, there we go. The thing is, it doesn't really tell us where it needs to be, though. We just have a lot of long grass. Which is fun. But... you also have objectives to work. Yeah, I can imagine that being nice. Okay, hold on. There's no bedding. I just realized that is something I can quite easily fix. I think I know where to find that. We do have to change from red panda back to... Click on the specific animal. I did that earlier, but I couldn't find it. But maybe I'm just blind, because let's be real, there's so much information that doesn't surprise me that I actually missed that. Okay, bed and shelters. Habitat bedding medium. I'll add that in... Oh, I can actually add it into the shelter. Okay, so now there's 2 beds so that both of them can sleep. It says no available food. That makes sense because I actually haven't properly created... Oh my god, all of a sudden my camera moves so slow. Like it's in... like thick caramel or something. It didn't used to do that before. Keeper hut small. I need to go to zoo, staff, hire a keeper, and we're gonna place them right there. Oh, I accidentally hired 2 because I didn't know that it would continue going. Well, great. You... No, wait, I'm gonna go here and then... enter group edit, no... Keeper hut. That's what I needed to click on. And then I'm gonna have to create a new work zone. That one and that one go together. And I'll call this the... our brand new own zone. Because this is what we created. It has habitat 12 and keeper hut small in it. And then I think we can assign our keepers. No work zone. You can go to our brand new own zone. And then I'll just assign the other one there as well, so that if we later like add more things, or like more habitats, they could work that one too. I just bought 3 games for 16 bucks. I feel like you did make money. That is insane. 3 games for 16 bucks. That's the best. Terrain. Oh, there we go. That's what I needed. So we need more terrain. We need more short grass. You can just create a nice little mix of short and long grass in different places. Okay, we now have enough short grass. We need more soil. And we definitely need a lot less long grass anyway, so... Moira! Thank you so much for the 26 months. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please enter all of your subby perks for a whole month more. Sorry. We can also do some more rock, I guess. Just kind of like around the edges of the soil here and there. Okay, we still have too little short grass. So I actually removed some of it just now. Okay, now we're good, I think. There we go. Now we have the right habitat. Summer house. Ooh. Wait. Is that... You can buy Zoo Tycoon still? Wait. Oh, it's a newer version. Yeah, because that's the thing. I really want to play the actual old Zoo Tycoon. They currently don't have... Their climbing height is not high enough. But we are so close. It's literally like 4 meters off. They do need a lot more enrichment, though. Yeah, like, the actual old one. I had so many expansions. Well, no, I didn't have so many expansions for that. My, friends had a lot of expansions for that. And then I could just watch my friends play. A bobbin drum. I'll add that for you. Just because we can. And we'll add a scratching pole somewhere. There we go. How are you now doing? Okay, your welfare is getting better. Stress. Oh, they're distressed and trying to hide. Hold on. I guess that's because this glass is indeed two-way. Okay, so I'm starting to realize... I remember you could edit this afterwards. Like, I very vividly remember, but I just don't know how to do it. Because I remember when I was placing it earlier, I could see that. How do you... And this is a question for people in chat. How can I change this specific glass barrier? Because the animal is apparently very distressed and trying to hide. You do? Oh my god, Maggie, that's amazing. Okay, they also don't have enough plants yet. And we need tropical, temperate, and taiga. Okay, so we already have... let's specifically go... Thank you for the uptime reminder. I want to finish this habitat, I think. When you clicked on the piece of the wall, yes. And the giveaway. Oh, yeah, good shout. Oh, my goodness. Huh. That actually is a great reminder for people that you still have a chance to enter, I guess. I totally did not forget about this. What do you mean? I get so, like, focused on the games that I just forget. But yeah, we have a giveaway for Spiritfarer going on. Look down in the bottom right. Yeah, but I did that. Look, I'll show you. I clicked on the wall. At the bottom right, I scroll for the settings, and it's not there. When you're placing the wall, it's there. But I don't see it. Because I've seen it before when I was making the wall earlier. But now I can't see it. So that's why I already did. It's not there either. So that's why I asked chat, because I don't see it. And I remember it being here when I was placing the wall. But I don't see it anymore. So, yeah. That is unfortunate. No, you're totally right. I swear it was down there too earlier. So I don't know why it's not there anymore. So this is absolutely not on you. This is very much on the game just being very silly. What about... So those things allow you to edit the wall as in like size and height, but they don't allow you to change the properties of the wall. Or indeed add another wall. Wait, oh my god, they're about to mate. Is it weird that I want to watch? That's probably weird, but... I mean, I'm like, that's cute, because they're happy enough, apparently, to make a baby. Can you guys believe it? We made them happy enough to go make a baby. Do you already have a barrier research at level 5? I don't know. Because this is not my zoo. But I could select it beforehand. Before we place the wall. Oh, sorry. If you want to enter the giveaway, it's enter. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Where do I research things again? Mechanic research. Here. Habitats? No, that's blueprints. Under security. Oh, barriers. There we go. I found it. One-way glass? I don't... Okay, yeah. No, we actually have to research first. Why can I not add you to this? I can't do this in the campaign mode, I think. Because I can't assign them to it. I don't have a shush sign for the guest because I did not know that was a thing. Because it's not exactly like the game explained that to me. Animal exhibits, guest facilities, utilities, security, do not disturb, do not feed. We'll place some signs here. to have them be quiet. When you build the wall and you can't research it because you've already unlocked it. Yeah, so it does exist, right? I'm not making things up. Like, okay, let's just do a little trial. Just for the sake of it. If I place a new wall, a barrier, and I go for the glass, I swear it was here before. I feel like I'm hallucinating. Oh, it's a different... That's why we can't use it. Because, I now know. I now know why we can't use it. It is a resistance grade 2, and the bears need a resistance grade 4 fence. I know it's behind my camera, but it does exist. It's the one that I'm hovering over right now. It says the one-way glass. But again, the problem is that it is a resistance grade 2, and the bears need 4. So that's why I went for the thick glass that we're using right now. Because otherwise we couldn't place the bears in here. I just remember, but this might be something that you might be able to do in... And again, I remember this like so vague. This is extremely vaguely from 4 years ago when I was trying to play through it. That if you're doing a sandbox, you can actually adjust the glass itself once you've placed the wall. It's like not a separate wall, but you can actually do it like to be a bed inside a cave. We could do that, but I think they're already way happier than they were before. They still aren't happy with the plants. The plant type of coverage is inappropriate for this animal. I don't know if it's autosave, actually. I can save the zoo. The last time I played was in 2020. March 2020. That's literally 6 years ago. Oh my god. It was called Panda Park, and then I accidentally deleted it, but I'll save it as Panda Park. I was a completely different row back then. I didn't even stream. I hadn't created a single piece of content. I think my Twitch account... Hold on. My Twitch account was created... My Twitch account didn't even exist! The last time I played this game, I did not even own a Twitch account. My Twitch account was created on October 17th, 2020. That's crazy. Holy shit. That is insane to me. If I think about how little I knew about games back then. Okay, but again, because I want to finish this exhibit, or I keep calling it an exhibit. That's not the right word. Habitat. Their food enrichment is really low. Food and what? Or can I do enrichment items? Herb scent marker. I'll just place it. Why not? I'll give them a cardboard box as well. I'll give them some wind chimes. We still don't have any food enrichment, but I just keep adding more things. I actually don't think we have food enrichment items, feeding stations, water stations. Apart from the fish thing, and we can't actually use the fish thing because we can't add water. Which is not very useful. Again, the plants. The plants are a very pressing issue. We just need more plant coverage. And then specifically, we need plants that this type of animal wants. But how do I know what type of plants this animal wants? Where do I see that? Because if I go into the nature, the biomes I've selected, taiga and temperate, are correct. This animal is from the Asian continent, so that is correct. I can go to the Zoopedia map, but then it doesn't actually tell me anything particular more than just the biomes. The only thing that I haven't selected is tropical. I could add that if I wanted to. Maybe there's just not enough. That could be it, yeah. I'll add some tropical plants then. I mean, the coverage is 25%, and that is also not enough. So I'll just add some more plants until the coverage is enough. I think last time the coverage also, all of this, like, as soon as that went into the green, everything got better. I'll just add another tree. Maybe also in this corner. Just in general in this corner, I feel like we could do with some more. I don't think they need bamboo. The ideal range is right under the coverage. What they like, you just know. Wait, what do you mean? Oh, yeah, now all of a sudden, see, as soon as we start to get under that range, I think that's what you mean. If we get closer to, like, the lower end of that range, now all of a sudden it's starting to add to the plants. So, indeed, it is the coverage. We just need to add a whole bunch more plants. We can have some rocks. So now the plants are 40%. Yeah, we are definitely getting closer. This is good. I mean, it is fair. We did have very little. Very little plants in here, so this makes sense. We can add some moss. Don't know if that's great, but I'll just add it because we can. Yeah, the plants are getting better. The coverage is still very much not perfect, but yeah, bears just want a lot of plants. And I mean, let's be real. Can we really judge them? I don't think we can. I just realized that I placed one of the bushes in the tree here. It's literally growing around the tree. That's kind of funny. Oh, we can have some cattail. That's actually kind of cute. Oh, they like that. We also just are slowly getting good coverage, which I also like. Okay, I think... Yeah, the only thing is that we don't have any food enrichment, which I simply cannot add, I think. But other than that, their welfare is 80%. Nutrition is good. Social is good. Social group, everything's good. The habitat is perfect. The only thing is the insufficient food enrichments being provided. Okay, but that's the one thing that I like. I would love to fix, but I just genuinely don't know how to do it. Because we have frozen fruit. Oh, that was literally the whole solution. I just needed to add frozen fruit. Their stress is still kind of high. I don't have a cave for them to hide in. Like a shelter, I only have... I don't know if they can climb trees. We have this shelter here, which I guess does have like a straight view. They can't really hide anywhere where technically the audience cannot see them. I don't know what we would have to do to fix that. I mean, we could move the shelter, I guess, but I don't know if we have a place that's not viewable. Because either this entire corner is viewable from here or that corner is viewable from here. Oh, their stress is magically fixed now. Some bushes. Yeah, and now they're good. Like, their welfare is up 95%. 97. So I think that just took a while to update. I guess they have some places where they can hide. But will you look at that? We did it. We actually added a species to the zoo. We made our entire first shelter ourselves. I mean, it's not perfect. There's lots of things that I probably would do differently. But we actually have 16 species in the zoo now. I'm very proud of that. That took quite long. Because we wanted to add zebras, but there were no zebras in the shop. And then we had to figure out if there was any animal that we could combine, which also didn't really seem to be the case. I might do a really quick double check if there's like any animal for sale that we can combine with other animals we already have. Oh, I keep clicking the X button instead of just back. Because we do have some other animals in the list now, but not still a lot of animals we already have in our zoo, or animals that are not compatible and just need their own entire exhibit. So that is still the case. But the look at the turtle. Look at how cute it is. That's actually adorable. Oh, sorry, tortoise, not turtle. It's a land turtle. But this was really nice. I do think that means that I'm going to wrap it up here because I've already gone a little bit over my stream time. And we don't really have time to build another full habitat anyways. Technically, if we were to continue playing here, we still have space here for a habitat. And I guess we could make a smaller habitat back here, maybe for that tortoise. Tortoise? That's like turtle and tortoise combined. It is insane to me that like buildings like this, like all the really good looking buildings, I don't know how to make those just yet. I know that people that build in Planet Zoo go ham, absolutely ham, because like these buildings, you can fully customize them. There's people that do like every single step of a building like this themselves. It is insane what people can do in this game. I'm just happy that I built my first habitat and that I didn't mess it up. That my bears are happy enough to actually mate earlier. Oh, look at the bear. Look at you licking your ice fruit block. That's actually really cute. Hold on. We did that. Look at that. We made. Oh my god, this bear is wounded. Yeah, the building and customization options are very, very, very extensive. Oh, it's very similar to Planet Coaster, yeah. It's from the same creators, same studio. So it's very similar. Yeah. Very bearable. Oh, look at them. So cute. But yeah, I'm very happy with our zoo. I mean, it's not really fully our zoo, but I'm very happy with what we've done. Ooh, enjoy. I heard that the game came out fully, right? Yesterday. Yeah, it feels overwhelming to me as well. So that is also one of the reasons why I've like kind of been hesitant to play this game. Not because I don't want to. Like, I think I genuinely love the concept because I already love management games. I think the concept of running a zoo is very fun. But that's one of the things that I really loved about the OG Zoo Tycoon is it allowed you to build your zoo and it allowed you to kind of like pick a theme or, you know, decide your layout. But the customization in this game is fantastic. But because in a lot of cases, it's almost necessary to make something look good, it is extremely overwhelming. Which again, don't necessarily hate, but it makes it a really high entry level game. It's not something that you can just pick up when you start gaming, whereas I feel like that's the illusion a lot of people have with this game because they are like, oh, this reminds me of, you know, when I was playing Zoo Tycoon as a kid. That's like a really easy game to get into. So yeah. But I still enjoyed it, and I'm happy that I actually like got to sit down and really just slowly go through a part of the career. because I think there were definitely moments where I think I would have given up had I not been streaming, but I think it pushed me in a good way because now I feel very accomplished that I actually made my first habitat and that it's just functional. Um, exactly, Hollow. Yeah, and I think the workshop thing is something that I just need to familiarize myself with a bit more so I can actually get into also initially not immediately having to do all the building. I do think like I do see myself being a person that could get into that building part. Yes, I will do the giveaway. I will do the giveaway. But yeah, I can see myself getting into that building part eventually. Not right off the bat. Right off the bat, I just want to start with learning how to actually play the game, if that makes any sense. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. I do think that that is my time to go pick the winner of the giveaway. So this is your final call to enter. If you haven't done so, you can enter for a copy of Legendary Move. I knew that. I knew that was going to happen. I knew it. We did it! Or you did it, actually. Oh my goodness. I had a feeling. I had a feeling that was going to happen somewhere today. Oh my goodness. Oh, you rated into so much hype. Watermunch, welcome in. It is so nice to have you. How was your stream? Hello, hello. Thank you so much for coming over. I appreciate it a ton. What were you doing today on stream? Thank you, thank you, thank you. We were actually about to wrap up a cheeky little giveaway. So everyone who just joined, if you want to enter, we are doing a giveaway for Spiritfarer, which is a beautiful story game. I called it a farming sim adjacent game, but it's mostly focused on the story where you are literally a Spiritfarer. You help spirits move to the afterlife. It's a beautifully illustrated game with wonderful graphics. So if you're hanging out here, feel free to type !enter. You do have to be a follower to be eligible to win. Sorry, Nymphleora, it's enter, not join. You're just playing hardcore Minecraft and reading a short story. Wait, I love that. That sounds very, very nice. I respect you a lot for doing hardcore Minecraft. I could not do that. But thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. We were literally also, I do want to be upfront, wrapping up a little bit. I usually stream for about 3 hours, so I've already been going for a little longer. But we just had a very legendary moment as you guys rated in, because I have a channel point redemption that needs 1 million channel points. And first, before you can even redeem that, you need to get 3 other channel point redemptions. So they like stack, and the other ones are 135,000 combined. So if you want to get to that 1 million one, it is a wild amount of channel points. And right as you guys rated in, we actually had a redeem from someone who's been saving up for a really long time. And it is the second person in the community to get it. Only one other person has it. And it gives you a very special Discord role called the Gardener role. So we were literally just celebrating that as you guys rated in. But nonetheless, wow. 774 points. That is one hell of a way down from 1 million. Thomas gets Gardener, yeah. I had a feeling that was happening today. I'm not going to say why, but I had a feeling. But thank you so much for the raid. If you need to go raid and run, raid and rest, please make sure to do so already. For anyone from your community, again, like I said, we have a little giveaway going on. You guys are very welcome to join. And after that, I am also going to raid out. But you guys are super welcome to do a cheeky little double raid. Just get Watermunch's raid message as well. So we can send the love over to the next person. You gotta say why. Oh, you'll find out, Thomas. You will know. I just don't want the rest of the stream to know. But you will know once you get the role in Discord. You will know. It's nothing bad. It's just I don't want to spoil it. I have a little riddle. I was 500,000 away from Thomas at 2 points in time today. How many? I can't do math right now. For anyone who wants to do that riddle, good luck. My brain is not mathing anymore after this incredibly long day. But I guess 500K actually makes sense then. That is a good riddle, actually. Thank you, Esther, for adding the roll. I appreciate it. I think we actually have a command. If you want to do exclamation point gardener at Thomas, I think I set it up last time. That also means, Thomas, that I'm going to ask you if you want for your address, because then I can send you a special postcard. I actually have exclusive postcards for the gardener role. You did that? Wait, did I just miss that? Oh, you did. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. I totally missed that. That was in amidst so many people entering that giveaway that completely got lost. Forgot about the postcard. Anyways, I am gonna close the entries to the giveaway. But before I do that, hold on. I'm forgetting stuff here. I haven't even properly introduced myself. I have a raid video. It's a 1.5 minute introduction to me and my stream and my community that I would love to share with you guys. Also, Hollow, thank you so much for the biddies earlier. I appreciate that a ton as well. Thomas, thank you so much for the 300 bits as well. I appreciate that a ton too. And yeah, let's actually properly introduce myself to our new friends, and then I'm going to pick that winner of the giveaway. But I'll be right back with you guys. Hi, welcome in. My name is Rosanna, or Ro, and online I go by Rosannatxt because I'm quite the chatterbox, so I have a lot of text. See what I did there? I am a full-time creator and Twitch ambassador, and on my streams we do a mix of gaming. 8, 9. We did it! She is doing the partner pussy. I didn't mean to say partner pussy. Maybe Friday we're gonna murder all the chickens.
Oh, stop! You can pet the sheep. If this stream ends in us having another baby, I'm calling this challenge cursed. Oh my god, that's a child. I hate you, I hate you, I hate you.
We do co-working and sometimes co-reading. I am gonna start our first work session. I wish you guys good luck.
Thank you for the horses. You just made me say that in public.
And a sprinkle of IRL.
The grass one is not my favorite. For anyone asking, we're doing a beer tasting, and I'm currently drinking one that tastes like beer.
I am from the Netherlands, where I live with my partner and my 2 cats named Toot and Soos. Look at how annoyed she looks. She's like, human, I was sleeping. I love to use my platform to raise money and awareness for various charities. And somehow my community is the best at coming up with incentives and goals. Bonjour, oui, oui, je m'appelle Charlie.
This is gonna be fine. This is fine.
So welcome to Runyon making onion soup.
Oh, and thanks to Twitch, I'm also known as the Bell Pepper Girl.
You've never eaten a raw bell pepper?
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you eat a bell pepper.
Our community is named the Jungle of Planties, and you are more than welcome to hang out with us. But don't forget to stretch and hydrate, because like we always say here, self-care is very sexy. That was the raid video. Thank you so much again for the raid. Like we always say here, self-care is very sexy, so you guys better make sure to practice it. I am gonna close the entries for the giveaway. Can we get some drum rolls in chat? Thank you for that self-care check. Good shout. For anyone, if you need to hydrate, if you need to stretch, there was a little reminder in chat just now. The winner of a copy of Spiritfarer is... Yes, Maniac! Congratulations. Hold on. I'm going to send you a message on Twitch right now. But congrats. Let me grab that code. Hold on. And I'll message you here on Twitch in a little DM. There we go. I just sent it to you. Also, hi, Wolf. Welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing so well today. Thank you all so much for entering. If you didn't win right now, don't worry. I have more game key giveaways every single stream, also the co-working streams, for the rest of the month to celebrate our fundraiser. To just in general quickly talk about the fundraiser. I can't believe that we are wrapping up the week at 4,300. That's an absolutely wild amount of money raised for the EDS Society. Thank you all so much for that. I appreciate that so infinitely much. The team total is currently sitting at 6,375 and 69 cents, which is also absolutely incredible to see. I know there's gonna be more people fundraising later in the month as well. We obviously still have more time to go. I mean, it's only the 17th, and this fundraiser will go for the rest of the month. So we have plenty of more time. Our next goal is 5K. If we reach 5K, then I will do a Pomodorathon. And yeah, next week we have a bunch of fun things coming up. So on Monday, I'm doing a cosplay stream, a cosplay co-working stream. I was aiming for Merida, but I can't find my dress. So I'm going to have to look in my storage box downstairs. If I cannot find it, I'll do another one. I have to figure out which one, but I'll do another one. I promise. Don't worry. Also on Monday evening, we are going to do Minecraft crowd control. I don't know if I'll be using crowd control or another program, as long as it can link with Tiltify. That's the most important thing. But you guys will be able to interact with my game, make my life in the game very difficult. My main goal is to survive and maybe like build myself a quaint little house. And then you guys are gonna try to not make me build a house. So I guess that's gonna be Monday. Monday's gonna be a little bit chaotic for that, but I think it's gonna be fun. And then for the rest of the week, we have a very exciting week in terms of gaming next week as well, because sorry, I had to say it. Next week on Friday, we will actually be playing Loftia for the very first time. Loftia, the beta opens next week. I'm extremely excited. It is a wonderful MMO where you work together to restore your world, and it drops next week. The closed beta drops on Wednesday, so we will be playing that on Friday. On Friday, I'm also part of the Ambassador raid train, which means that we will have a lovely Ambassador raid into us during the stream, and at the end of the stream, which means we actually have to wrap up on time, we will raid out to the next Ambassador in the train to celebrate being a Twitch Ambassador. That is something that was set up by the lovely Indeedee, and I'm very stoked to be able to introduce you guys to other Twitch Ambassador as well. So yeah, we have a whole bunch of fun things coming up. Let me see. I will also be playing Bear and Breakfast next week. I have been wanting to play this game for a really long time. So next week we have Minecraft, Crowd Control, Bear and Breakfast, and Loftia. So lots of really fun things. We have our Ambassador Raid Train. What's that? It's literally a game where you run a bed and breakfast as a bear. It is the coziest game ever. It's going to be great. I think you guys are going to love it. We also have our regular co-working streams. So all in all, I think it's going to be good. Is the glass one way or two way? Ooh, good question. Maybe we should give them a little shelter and place bushes in front of it. But yeah, there's gonna be some fun things next week. So if you want to come hang out, I'd love to see you. But for now, I would also very much like to wish you guys a wonderful weekend. I hope that you have a chill time. I hope that you get to recover and just relax and all those good things. And yeah, I'm gonna see who we can raid for today. Let's see. I don't think that there's anyone playing Planet Zoo that I know. However, I do know, thank you for that follow. I appreciate that. I do know that there is oh no, they are getting a raid. I was like, hold on, are they raiding out? Do you guys want to go to someone else who is also currently fundraising for the EDS Society? They are part of the stream team that I'm fundraising with. They are absolutely wonderful. We have rated them before. They are playing Tomodachi Life right now, which is very chaotic and hilarious. I think you guys will love it. We've definitely watched, or at least I've definitely watched it before. And you probably will have seen it. There's lots and lots of cozy gamers who are currently playing it. But we're gonna go say hi to Mace. Mace is amazing. I think you guys will absolutely adore the vibes. Also plays a lot of cozy games. So yeah, let's go say hi there. Thank you all so much for being here. If you want to join our Discord to see my schedule in time zone friendly ways, then that's the place to go. You can also hang out with the community outside of stream hours. You can follow me on any of my other socials. I have some fun posts coming up over the weekend on Instagram. Next to that, you can check out my VOD channel for prior gaming streams. You can check out my YouTube channel for gaming videos. You can check out my shop, my merch, all of those things. But most importantly, if you have some money to spare, feel free to check out the charity that we're fundraising for. And if it seems like something that you want to donate to, feel free to donate to the EDS Society. It would mean a great deal to me. And yeah, Thank you all so much for being here. I'm going to set up that raid when we are on the end screen. But if you want to copy paste out a raid message that we have for charity this month, feel free to copy the zebra planties to go say hi to Mace. But thank you all so much. And yeah, I'll catch you guys later.